de criação de dinossauros, o senhor DNA faz exatamente isso. Acho que você deve fazer a próxima grande descoberta. Por que não explorar a atração Escavação de Dinossauros, onde a paleontologia define o futuro?你可以从程序上完成评点，提供的丰富选择中选出自己喜欢的恐龙，与它面对面接触。Why not explore the Digging for Dinosaurs expedition, where paleontology defines the future? lleve por el proceso de creación de un dinosaurio, señor ADN es el indicado para el trabajo. Was ist mit den prachtvollen Dinosauriern passiert, die Sie hier sehen? Die Wissenschaftler haben viele Theorien. Aber was glauben Sie? Sehen Sie sich eines der vielen Videos an und ziehen Sie Ihre eigenen Schlüsse.
There we go. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Let me just make sure I'm on the right camera settings here. Tweak that a little bit. How's it going, everybody? Are you okay? My headset's really, really loud. There we go. Hello in the chat there. Corel, how's it going? Case Cowboy, I hope you're all right. To anybody watching this on replay, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you to everybody. Been getting a lot of replay viewers on this. Corel has been great in the chat the last couple of nights I've been streaming. And I will be streaming, of course, tonight, tomorrow, and Friday, if I can get away with it. Okay, so we're going to be really smashing through this campaign tonight. Japan and Indonesia, hopefully, in one stream. They are shorter stages than China. Plus, if you've watched part 1 and 2, you'll know that we've done a lot of research and putting things in place ahead of time. You know, so we should be flying through this. A lot of the research is done. Yeah, gameplay questions about anything I'm doing on stream, feel free to ask. That's the whole point of this live 100% guide series. And obviously once we're done with campaign, I will be covering the Jurassic Challenges live as well. As much of a pain as that is going to be. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do them all basically in one go. Some of them are quite short. Drink of the night once again is Pepsi. I'm kind of liking the Pepsi at the minute, the Pepsaroon. Yeah, so awesome. Let's load in. Exactly from where the last stream ended. Look, so we'll just load straight up. So if you've watched part 1 and 2, we're just carrying on. Yeah. Corel says, yep, here to show some support. Thank you very much for that. KS Cowboy says, here since bloody when was there a third game in this franchise? Yeah, since about 2.5 weeks ago. Yeah, and I have been in the content mine on this game. Like, my PC is basically not switched off. It's been nothing but playing the game, doing recordings, edits, renders, uploads, live streams. It's endless. Yeah. So, yeah, if you remember where the last stream ended, just got 5-star on China. So on the world map now, we will just check. I am on 5 stars here, yes. I'll just check in. I don't want to leave. And also remember to check your fossils. Oh, look, I nearly forgot to check fossils before leaving. So quickly before leaving this stage, we will just blaze through these fossils. Yeah. Okay, triple speed it. Still really, really loud in the headset. Yeah, how you been, KS Cowboy? It's been a long, long time. Yeah, definitely has. So I hope you've been keeping well. Okay, right, we've got that batch of fossils. Remember, that's one of my golden rules. Clear all your fossils before moving on. Because if you move on to another map, your fossils don't come with you. So, like Jurassic World Evolution 1, if you'd gathered fossils, you could kind of smuggle them over to another map, but it don't work like that on this one. So on my first playthrough, I actually kind of got stuck in the end game because there was fossils throughout a couple of different maps that I'd not cleared up. So always make sure to clear up your fossils before leaving, okay? And that is it. So fossils are now done. Lovely stuff. And we can now move on the world map. We've done Sichuan Basin, China, as you can see. Let me know in the chat which one you want me to do next. Katsuyama, Japan, or Indonesia. It's up to you. Both take roughly the same amount of time, probably about an hour to an hour and a half each on these. So let me know in the chat. Even if you're not sure, just say one, Japan or Indonesia. It's up to you. I'd start a poll in the chat, but it's not really worth it. Just tell me. Yeah, Karel says Indonesia. Awesome. Okay, this one relies on, in the early game, dinosaurs being flown in. You have to kind of deal with that, make them cohabit a little bit, and you figure it out as you go. But it is a fun stage. In terms of difficulty, the main difficulty on this is the build area. The build area is kind of tight on this one, but not impossible, not even close. If you've watched my how to unlock Salmonella, E. coli and hookworms guide, it's this map that I used. There is a storm that's mission based, but after that is done, basically there's no storms on this stage, so it's great for doing research things. I'm trying to speak quiet because it's the intro. Okay.
You see, when you have an immune system that evolved millions of years ago, what you really need to look out for is disease. And if humans can't find a way to help manage that disease, well, it won't just be 5 deaths, let's say.
Very good. You're all here.
Okay, so just remembering back to playing this for the first time, I remember money on this one is tight from the beginning.
Miss Halford, you're joining us here?
Got some pretty rubbish scientists there. I'll tell you what, I'm actually gonna fire the scientists on this. Just like get rid of these guys. You don't need them right from the beginning. You don't anyway. So we're just gonna get rid of these guys. Okay, headset's still really loud.
We really better get started.
About there. Okay, so to get 5 stars on this, look, we need total scientist skill. That'll come later. Number of genetically modified animals. Bearing in mind, I put humble on nearly every dinosaur, so that's not going to be a problem because that counts as a genetic modification. Average dinosaur comfort 100%. Could cause problems, not necessarily. Number of different species 12. That's very easy. Okay, we've got probably like 20 or 30 species 100% so far, but I'm just going to explain the opening of this one. Money is tight right from the beginning on this one, so we're going to have to be a little careful with money. Okay. Chaos Cowboy says, it's been a long time. I think it was 2 years ago since I last seen a stream. Fear anyway, life is fine. It's great with me, thank you, mate. Yeah, it has been about 2 years. I did stream over the weekend. Going to be streaming regular going forwards. Okay, at least once a week. But I'm trying to do 3 streams this week. Really grind this campaign out live on stream. Okay, so what can we get rid of here? Look, scenery and paths. Yeah, there's a lot of rubbish right here. Turn buildings off, fences, pylons, paths on, tracks, yeah, nature. That's what we're going to do then, just scenery and paths. Let's get all of that gone, because look at that space that's saved there. Yeah. Okay, gives a little refund as well. We have unlocked wider paths, the largest paths, but because money is tight from the beginning, we're going to do the small paths. Okay. I remember in the campaign this was the only stage where I actually restarted this one. Yeah. On my, 100% playthrough long form video series, whatever. I suppose on this you could, in theory, delete the buildings and replace them, but not entirely necessary. Apologies, just muting there. So we have a power station. Okay, we've got substations there. We're just going to get the basics set up, because basically as soon as you've got this park set up, dinosaurs start getting flown in. So, yeah, I'll just check my audio levels. I had to mute there for a little cough, Yeah, audio levels are fine. Awesome stuff. Okay, I'm going to keep it on pause because the park's losing money until we get a dinosaur, so... good little tip there. While it's saying listen to the radio comms, the briefings, you can just pause if your park's losing money, let them play out, because there's nothing we can do until the dinosaurs start getting transported in. Okay. What's it say? Operational small substation. I just did that. I'm ahead of the game. Look, I've basically placed one where it needed to be anyway. Okay. Right, we know what we're doing, look. Yeah, we can get rid of that now. Arrival of Psittacos. Alright, alright. So let's get some fencing in. Right from the beginning. Okie dokie. Gonna want this enclosure fairly large, because we can make all of the opening species cohabit, basically, so... yeah, just a small electric fence. These are only small little herbivores. They really don't pose a threat to anything. So, yeah, we're also going to need the viewing galleries. There we go. Corral says, I'll be off and on a bit. Just got a delivery. We'll still be watching you. That's all good. Thank you very much, Corral. Thank you very much. Okay, so we'll have a viewing gallery there. Because as soon as these dinosaurs land in, we want to be making money near instantly, so why am I not allowed to build here? Oh, there we go. There we go. Setting everything up right from the beginning to avoid any problems. Yep. Leaving plenty of space. Do we have a response team, ranger team? Yep, we do. We're also going to want the maintenance facility. Don't forget that one, because I believe one of the objectives on this one could be park maintenance. So it's just good policy to have all that stuff well maintained anyway. Tazzy is next to me. King Taz is here. Come on up here then, mate. Good boy. For anybody who's not watched the streams for a while and used to love King Tazzy, my dog. Lovely doggo. He is still with us. He's 12 and a half now. He's an old man. Yeah. Canis says, looks familiar. Hello, dude. How is it going? You alright, mate? He says, this looks familiar. Yeah, because I did actually, I did mention in the last 2 streams that I've been watching Canis on screen share play through the game, giving him good tips and all that good stuff, and taking some notes, just making sure that when it comes to these live guides, that basically I'm explaining everything as good as possible. Yeah. So yeah, this is the one that is halfway through, so I've not even seen all of this one through to get the notes. But I mean, with this game, once you've reached a certain point with making money and enough money in the bank, you can't really fail. If there's one thing I can say about this game, it is quite easy. If you know what you're doing, it's basically a walk in the park.
First animals are arriving
Okay.
shortly, and they'll need enclosures.
Good policy from the beginning. Even if you don't know what dinosaurs are going to need in the enclosure, just start off with a little bit of water in there.
Has anyone else noticed how
Yeah,
spread out
okay.
this place is?
Yeah, just a quick overview of the map. We've got a little bit more space to build an enclosure there, a little bit more there, and then it kind of stretches out into awkward places. You kind of rely on monorails later on in the stage. I've left some space here for things like hotels, guest buildings, all that stuff. Canis says, all good, mate, yourself? Yes, I am great, thank you, mate. Yeah, just ticking along. Ticking along. Right, so power, we're doing good. They've not been deleted there, which has irritated me. That's precious build space. I know I could use the brush, but it didn't actually delete these things before. Why won't it let me delete that stuff? There we go. I'll leave the other stuff, it's not causing any problem. Oh, delete that. Okay. Transport these in then, these Psittacos. They are very humble Psittacos. They really don't need a lot in the enclosure. But the first few deliveries are all going to go in this first enclosure that we've got set up here. Okay. I will need a ranger squad on that. So let's get a ranger team in there. And assign them up. There we go, lovely stuff. So thank you to everybody who's watching the stream. If you're watching this on the replay, once again, thank you very much. You know, gotta count the replay watching people in, because the stream will get so many views when it's live, but they've been clocking up quite a lot of views after as well on the replay. So if you're watching on replay, hello, you are appreciated. Thank you. So this one needs ground fruit, ground nut, and not a lot of it. These dinos are really humble. They're tiny, so just keep an eye on that as these guys get flown in. I think they're all going to be happy right from the beginning. Just see, wait and see. Chaos Cowboy says, here I gotta go. Sadly, I have to wake up early tomorrow. Go into the Highlands to get my photography portfolio sorted. Anyway, lovely seeing you. I'll try and pop in and say hi next stream. Okay, dude. Good luck with that. Have a great night, mate. Have a great day tomorrow. You know, good luck with everything. And I'll catch you again soon, mate. Okay. Thank you for popping in, saying hello. It's been nice to catch up. Okay, right. So we've got the arrival of the Struthios imminent. These are very happy. The Psittacos, these will go in here also. I think Struthies just need ground leaf. So I'll wait, see what they need. But I think it's just ground leaf these guys need. Going to be triple speed in this a fair bit as well. Just see what these guys need. What do they need? Yeah, bit of lounge grief. Sticks them in the corner. These guys are also quite humble, fairly humble.
That should be our next priority.
Okay, so we'll get all of that in there. Nice. They're comfy now. Triple speed in it. Now we've actually got dinosaurs in the park. We're not losing money anymore. So at this point, we need to add in the guest buildings, the amenities, things like that. Carell says, I'm back. Okay, welcome back, Carell. Thank you very much. Right, so let's get this show on the road. Let's get some money being made in this park, shall we? Will it wedge? It will wedge. Lovely. That's where all of the amenity buildings are going to go for now. Guest shelter. That can just go here. That should cover everybody in theory. Yep. Starting off small. That's kind of how you have to do it anyway. If these can get a little bit of visibility into the enclosure, that's good. And then also we want the medium amenities. I've not unlocked the large amenities yet. That's normal. That's fine by this point in the game. Am I going to need another substation? No way. Okay. Oh, look at that. That is some optimum spacing without even realising. Okay, I'm just getting this set up and then we're going to be triple speeding for quite some time. Change product. Fossilised ammonite. Lovely. That's good. Beanbags, that pleases the normies. And there we go. I'll tell you what, I'm going to triple speed it from here because I'm satisfied that everything's ticking along nice here. There we go, and one of them. We're going to be in the money. Coffee. Canis says redeem JPOG. Oh my goodness. I can't believe. Yeah, I forgot actually. The Streamlabs bot is on. So yeah, feel free to do redeems. If you remember what they are, good. If you don't, I can't remember them all. But next stream, I will have it set up. That aloe scream has just put me off. I'm not setting this up well at all. Yeah, was that loud? The JPOG scream? I remember. Yeah, that was problematically loud last time. So, and then look at that profit per minute just from setting that stuff up, going from like 8k to 70k. It's all good. Right, so these are all happy as Larry. Total combined scientist skill. That's what I'm held up on, is it? Okay. That's fine. Remember that we researched the scientist training on the previous stages. And good policy when you just want a few scientists is to get a good logistics guy, good genetics guy, and a good welfare guy. So we'll have a good logistics there, good genetics, that's worked out really well. Good welfare right there. That will probably be enough to complete the objective. I think I heard the noise from it. Canis says hi stall. Yeah. Yeah, you can do exclamation mark heist and join in on that as you go along. You will just earn like wonder coins for being in the stream chat. Yeah, it's caught me off guard. Canis, you've caught me off guard with that. You have, because I forgot I've turned the stream bot back on. I've managed to do it, but I've not got the description set up for it yet. I will update the description on the next live stream to include all the redeems and all the different commands you can use with the bot. Okay. Yes, I was going to train up this welfare scientist a little. No staff centre. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, Canis, you caught me off guard, mate. Keeping me on my toes, definitely. Yeah, okay. Right, so if you're watching this on replay or live yourself and you hear mad noises or sound effects, it'll be Canis basically just abusing the redeems, which is just something you can do to make sound effects and little mini video clips appear on the stream, and they're a reward for being in the chat and doing heists and things like that. So yes, right, Paleo Med facility behind here, behind there. Yes, because the dinosaurs have gone and got themselves a disease. I think that's part of the missions. That's nothing to do with comfort levels or anything like that. We'll assign and if I remember rightly from watching Canis's playthrough there, it's rabies that they've got, so I'm going to show you a quick tip of how to solve this really quick. Okay, diseased rabies, so I'm just going to hit pause real quick. To research and cure rabies, once a dinosaur's been diagnosed with rabies, you have to take a picture of the dinosaur. So you see how I've paused the game straight away, like that, because the med guy is right there. So basically, as soon as you've diagnosed the disease, just do direct control, and then I'm trying to remember what the take photo button is. It's this one, and then just take a picture of the dinosaur straight away. Submit it, make sure you submit, and then you can go to research, medicine, and research the rabies medication. Okay, nice and easy like that. We'll put everybody on that task just to speed it up. Angel Lee Williamson, hello, welcome to the chat. How's it going? I was watching Dino Bros live stream earlier on. And Angel Lee Williamson was in there as well. Someone else recognised Angel Lee Williamson and said, you know, in every Jurassic World Evolution live stream. So major kudos, I guess, for that, you know. We'll triple speed it there. Yeah, Canis showing off in the chat, look, with all of his points. 250,000, nearly, on the points. Okay. They're still there from all that time ago. Yeah. Legacy points. Okay, we'll just fast forwarding because the medical team is curing rabies that's been researched. Okay, we'll go back to normal speed. Arrival of Chungkingo. Okay, so let's build another enclosure. As much space as we can get out of the enclosure is good policy. So we'll kind of put this across here, like so. Angel Lee Williamson says, why dinosaurs have babies, why? I don't know. It's just part of this game's mechanics now, I guess. Okay. There we go. Just setting up an enclosure for Chungkingos, because I believe some other dinosaurs come in as well. I may see if I can get away with partitioning that off, actually. If I need to delete it, I will. Remember, if you want to know anything about what I'm doing in this game, kind of moment by moment, just feel free to ask. Obstructed by fence? I don't think so. Okay, and remember for this playthrough as well, once this campaign save is done, I will be uploading this because I'll complete this save short of one research objective and one fossil. So yeah, I'll upload it to the Nexus once it's done, and then if you're missing them trophies, be nice and easy. Okay, right. Got this going on. I think Chungkingos might just be happy in there. I don't know. We'll see, won't we? We'll see. Oh, I'm going to have to set up maintenance teams for that. Yep. Remember as well, one of my best tips for this is to, you know, use the pause if you need to. Oh, look at that. I think that just covered everything. It did. That works surprisingly well. Yeah. Add task and cover all of that. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to drop the Chungkingos in here and just see if they're just happy with that enclosure size. We'll see. Angel Lee Williamson says, make modify male dinosaurs. Well, I will do at some point. That is something I'm working towards. As you can see, these are coming straight in with rabies, these ones. So because I've already researched it, the rabies cure, they will be cured like straight away. We'll get the medical team assigned, get a ranger team assigned as well, just so they can get scanned up, and yeah, we'll be flying along nicely. Yeah, forgot to put some water in ahead of time. Put a bit down the middle. Yeah, should be alright with that. What do these guys want? Ground fruit is all. Okay. Are these guys humble or what? I think they are, aren't they? There must be. Only one guy there with rabies. Sabotage in the park. So the gates will open when there's no power. So to save a bit of money, I'm just going to put one emergency generator. That should cover all of that, all of this. So we're not going to be losing money, basically. That's going to be the key objective. Maintenance team. I can't select anything. Can't select anything at the moment. Don't want to full speed it just yet. Sabotage power loss. Okay. Is my maintenance team going to fix that straight away? Yeah, I hope so. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay. So power should be back on any moment. That there says that these guys are a danger to guests. That's only because the fence is opened momentarily. As time goes on, they're not, you know. Increase total dinosaur species. Okay, so we're going to need a hatchery then. Hopefully I've left enough space in this area. Oh, look at that. It will place. Okay, and that'll just place there. Lovely stuff. Just check on there. Yep. It's actually going really well. There's not been a single moment that's been a point of stress so far. And let's check the thing in there. Number of genetically modified animals. Total scientist skill. Number of different species. Yeah. Just making sure. Oh, we've got these dinosaur guys.
Evolved alongside modern disease. These creatures are not fit for this time.
Let's let them do their spiel. Okay, right. Comp is genetically modified. We've got a batch size there, 3 to 6. Yeah. Bearing in mind I'm on a very small screen for this. Okay, so let's get on with this. I did kind of want Proceratosaurus for this because they are great when you humble them up. So I think we will actually put an expedition centre down. Stick dig yield on that as well. Improved yield, yeah, and get an expedition going straight away to the Proceratosaurus site in the UK. Let's send them off. In the meantime, I can hatch something else, I guess. What we're gonna want to go for something that breeds nice and easy. Psittaco, Amalocephaly, Listros. Yeah, Listros all the way. So humility is all we want. They're already humbled up from the previous stage. So let's get some of these on the go. Can I also train up my welfare guy? Train. Ooh, that's expensive. We'll just put 2 points. Confirm. 700. Can I now pick contracts as well? Remember, contracts are, you know, ripe for abuse. So that's what we're on with. Expedition. Yep, we're already doing an expedition, so that's a free expedition basically. Angel Lee Williamson says make modified Triceratops random skin. For this run, I'm going to leave that for now because I don't really have the room, and it's gonna wreck me if I do that. I'm not sure if I've even got a trike done yet. Oh, I forgot to put advanced equipment on this. I'll do that now. This is probably going to be the only hatchery we have on this stage. We'll have Minimum population 3. Skittish. What does skittish actually mean? Chance to panic, minus threat, minus dominance. 1 male, 2 females. They're not going to be breeding. But they are humble, so it counts 3 towards the genetically modified animals. Yeah? Lovely. Lovely stuff. We're flying on this already. Not literally, I guess, but... Okay. All dinosaurs are happy. And so am I, because I managed to cram in quite a lot of species into a very small area. We'll do the normal hatch on these, and I'll leave the hatchery animation playing as well. Puppies! Oh, it's the dinosaur integration people again.
Per day were at risk at Jurassic World.
No, extinction now people.
It's billions.
They're a joke, really.
The longer you reject
They are an
natural
absolute
causes
joke.
in deciding the dinosaur's fate, the worse this all becomes. We never
Have
wanted to
50,000
sabotage
profit
your
per
work,
minute.
But you left us no choice.
Okay,
Do
that's
not
done
force
straight
us
away.
to escalate further.
Photograph 3 different dinosaur species.
Their reasoning is flawed.
Okay, we'll use
They
the
don't
helicopter
act
for
on
that.
it. The dinosaurs may be struggling now, but with our help, they could adapt.
There we
Let's
go.
push forward.
Will that catch
Extinction
3
now
in
haven't
one go?
stopped us
Nope.
yet, and I have no intention of letting them.
Will that catch some of them psittacos? And then straight over here. Where's them chunkingos? They're in there somewhere. There we go.
This
Done.
sanctuary is up and running. And
Wow,
we've managed
unlock more
disease
space.
outbreaks with wonderful efficiency. With that, I feel more
Right, are
than
these guys
confident
happy?
passing this site completely into
Ground
your
fibre,
hands.
ground leaf.
So
Okay.
our crisis
Oink.
manager is leaving?
And ground
And
fibre.
we're sure
Oink.
that's wise? I mean, when exactly are
We
not
will
in
actually
crisis?
hatch some more
We have
listros because
managed
that'll
perfectly
count
well
towards
before,
the
and we will
genetically
manage
modified dinosaurs for the 5-star.
That is to say, thank you for your help.
I don't think that's going to be an
My
issue
pleasure.
because we're going to be doing
This
psittacos.
job has shaken me
Oh,
somewhat,
dig
though.
yield.
Disease
Beautiful.
being common in the wild is bad enough.
I'm not going to
but
do the
disease where tourists flock to?
thingy one yet.
One turn
What
of
do
bad
call it?
luck and we'd have a global
The
disaster on our
extraction
hands.
capacity,
You
because
could say, of course.
um,
But I hear you.
it costs a
I
lot of
also
money.
hear that our guests were pretty shaken too.
Okay,
And they're the ones paying our bills.
so that's
Well, let's
fine.
focus on
We're doing
their
great
comfort
on
next.
this. Flying
We
along.
need to create a report on how our animals
do
are
some
doing
more of
after that
these.
last outbreak. We'll need
Only
photographs
skittish, okay.
alongside it.
Right,
And who
do that then.
better to capture the
Oh,
majesty
not
of
quite
our
got the
dinosaurs than you?
welfare credentials for that.
That isn't just new land we've
Expedition.
earned, it's
Time some
new
more scientists. What money are we making?
So I say
150k a
we
minute.
give
Yeah,
guests
more
an
scientists,
aerial
please.
view of the world's foremost dino
Oh, look at
disease
this for an
treatment
all-rounder.
sanctuary.
Terry
It's sure to
Warren.
be a hit. If only
253.
because the balloon tour is way out of dinosaur sneezing
Okay,
range.
that's a great all-rounder. Got to look out for them guys. Another great all-rounder here with Athav Mani. So we'll have him. Very trainable. Okay, now we can incubate these and start literally turboing through. Plus, one of the 5-star objectives on this is to get a combined scientist skill. So, yeah. Genetically modified. We're doing great. Construct an operational balloon tour. Is that researched? It is. Spent plenty of time in Clark County. Okay. I might just place this and delete it because yeah, it's kind of rubbish, the balloon tour, in terms of you know, just covering the dinosaurs, giving you a peel and stuff like that. So I'm going to delete it outright. Let's see if it needs me to keep that. No, it doesn't. Good. We'll get rid of that straight away. Don't need it. It's done.
More dinosaurs are inbound, and they
Angel Lee
aren't
Williamson
exactly
says,
healthy.
make modified
Now,
Triceratops
I've
random
ordered
skin
an
again.
executive hazmat suit, but until it
Later in
arrives,
the
I'd
stage I will.
appreciate you,
Okay.
handling this whole thing
Let me
yourself.
make sure that I've actually
Sound good?
got the Triceratops already researched. Almost. I'll do an expedition now for Triceratops. Just looking for it. There we go. Send them off. Another batch of these ready to hatch. It's a full batch this time. Okay, and that's counting towards the number of genetically modified animals. I dare say it'd be possible on this to actually max out 5-star before even doing the missions. The Styracos coming in are going to go in here, by the way. So I'm not stressing about an enclosure for them. Plenty of space here. If I check these guys, yeah, they can be on their own. The enclosure for them's just about right. Plenty of space for Styracos in here, though. How many of them? 4. Okay. Oh, plus they don't cohabit with them anyway, so that's good. I've got fossils to clear up. Proceratos. Okay. Money is great. Let's have a look at contracts. Scientist training. My cat, hello. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? You doing okay? Let's refresh. We are looking for the amenities, or there we go. Found it. I'm not going to explain this because I've explained it on both the previous streams. But basically you can refresh contracts and always look for the place amenity, place viewing gallery, or complete expedition, because you can complete them there instantly. That's the quick version of it. Place a medium food amenity. Okay. You know the motto, don't you? It won't let me place it. Come on. Spam the button till it works. Space is a bit tight, it seems. Okay, and the motto is place, delete, repeat. Yeah. My cat says, yeah, I'm doing alright. It's raining kind of heavy. Oof. Yeah, you don't want that. Summer has gone away far too quickly. Do I have a ranger post in here? No, I don't think I do. Close to the gate. Yeah. Close-ish to the gate. Add a task, get in here, scan this, do it all. A number of different species. 5 out of 12. I remember that dinosaurs keep getting flown in up to a point as well, so just need to get these Styracos scanned, and I think it's probably ground fibre. Most ceratopsids, it's ground fibre that they need. Expedition map. I want Proceratos for this later on, so gonna keep on with that.
More species variety here will help.
Angel Lee Williamson says, I want to see baby dinosaurs. Okie dokie. I'm working on that. Later on there's going to be more baby Proceratosaurus than anyone can handle.
That's not the way to see it. It's,
right, so mobile vet unit.
It's
Add task. Assigned to here.
It's not just white noise,
and
it's a symphony of action
we'll see.
Reaction.
We'll see what's up with them.
Persisting.
Do we have that on the go? That is also on the go. Great. Look at this, we're turboing through and we've only used this first little area so far. Disease contracted, what is it? Cocamidiosis or whatever. Take a photo of... There we go. Remember, once again, take a picture of the dinosaur before the team gets away. So, the vet unit van is so slow.
The sector's mission is to help dinosaurs thrive in nature like any other
Come
animal.
on.
I have far from turned my back on the benefits of genetic modification. Adjusting to our world
has that done it? Did that count?
But we can
It didn't
give
say.
the dinosaurs a better chance to thrive with the right
Okay,
genes.
that should have done it. Cochididiomycosis. Okay. That's fine. I guess. That's fine. I'll tell you what. I might actually do the extraction capacity on the science centre. We'll see how much it is. 1 milli. I ain't got the money for that. I'll have to do cheap extraction for now. And just keep a nice mix of Procerato, Triceratops coming in. Increase total species. These guys have been scanned, so let's get these guys happy. Cover. There's none. So, just a little bit. Ground fibre. It is ground fibre. Remember to use the brush that corresponds well, not the brush with like 1 or 2. Oh, it's going to need wetland as well. These guys might need their own enclosure, which is a bit of a shame. That's fine. I'll have to build one. I forget that dinosaurs flown in aren't humble. They just need tiny amounts of space. So, okay, that's all good. So let's have a look then. Viewing galleries. My old tip for spacing out the enclosures well, just while I've paused it in game time. Oh, nice redeem, Canis. It's only the well-off in the chat who can afford that one. 10,000 wonder coins for that one. Wow. So yeah, just a good tip on spacing out your enclosures. You can see where the map boundary is. It's that white line. So basically, use your viewing galleries to kind of stencil out where you want them to go. Basically, it's telling me there's a limit reached on these. That's fine. I'm kind of a little bit perplexed by that. I think there is just a limit. So that's kind of ruined my plans. But it's okay. There's ways around everything. Let's do the towers instead. The bit that's missing, we can kind of work in a tower there. That's cool. And I'm willing to bet if I had a tower facing this way, that'll probably cover almost all of that. About there. And then I can delete these two. Yeah. Okay, let's get that viewing platform there. Because I want to be able to use the viewing galleries as kind of a stencil. If that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. For where, how big to build enclosures, essentially. Look at that. That's cheeky the way I placed that. But it'll do. Okay, so increase number of species is next. I've not quite got the trike up there yet. Angel Lee Williamson wanted to see trike random skin, but I'm just extracting the trike fossils at the moment. So yeah, that'll be the next thing we do then. Choose contract. No dinosaurs with cocamidiosis. I'll do that because it's nearly researched and they're all going to get cured. So I may as well take that as a freebie. Yeah. Still making a large amount of money. It says there's an issue with the economy. Why is that? Path capacity. We'll deal with that in a moment then. Okay, maintenance team dispatched. This is all going great, by the way. Can't tell you how well this is going. They've actually attacked the fence. That's cheeky. Right, done that mission there for get rid of cocamidiosis. And I know that's not how it's pronounced, but I'm going to trank them Styracos. They need to be moved anyway. Let's get them out of there because they're attacking my fences and just making a nuisance of themselves. Canis Heiston in the chat. Loving life. Remember way back when the heist never used to pay out? I had to manually go in there and adjust the payout rates on them heists because I was getting complaints about it's not even worth playing. Oh, good times. It now pays to get in on the heist, by the way. You can have some of them fictional wonder coins. They are lovely. Here we go. There we go. Gonna need to power that up as well. So let's get these powered. Start with one just here. And there to there. It will take a moment for them to be powered. Just going to make sure that I can flatten this off. Flatten. Because my paths are going to want to go here. So let's just make sure I can flatten all that off. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Bearing in mind I said about not needing to pause, doing it triple speed, but I'd rather be sure. We're in no rush for this stream at all, but I do intend to get Indonesia and Japan done on this stream. And I'm confident we will. So for now, we can probably cheese it a little bit. If it doesn't want me putting viewing galleries in, I can just cheese it with some of these viewing platforms maybe. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Just absolutely cheese it, look. Yeah, I thought it was going to tell me there was terrain constraints there and I was going to have none of it. We're setting up for future successes here. Oh, dig healed. Makes my world go around, dig healed. Okay, that completes the trike. Do I have a 5? No, I don't. That's fine. Get these pathed up. Only later will we be doing monorails for this. We are on triple speed. Okay, are they extracting? I'm not sure. I remember for this I need a Dreadnoughtus later on as well. Wants me to do a Dreadnoughtus later, very much at the end of the stage. Canis didn't get that far in his playthrough, but I remember it being a real issue. It's like one of the final missions to hatch a Dreadnoughtus into your park. That's fine. If we need to spend an inordinate amount of cash doing fossils and stuff, we'll just hop back to Clark County where the money tap is running. Yeah, there's just making so much money. You can just go back there, do all the research there. Right, the Styracos are now tranked. So I'm going to want to lift them. That looks like they might be happy in there. And then another enclosure here for trikes. And then we've already got a spare enclosure at the end then, already. Yeah. So these here can get airlifted. Canis! On fire with the redeems. I love it. Smash! 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 I'm glad they're back. I don't want Oviraptor. Angel Lee Williamson asked me to do random skins on the trike, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. It's one of my favourites. Here comes the redeem. I've seen it. He didn't eat him. He's killing for sport. Okay, Angel Lee Williamson, here comes the trikes with random skins, as requested. Wasn't going to be my first pick, but seeing as you've said it, I'll give it a go. Over here is going to need a load of logistical stuff setting up. First of all, maintenance. There. In the enclosure. Fine. Gates. I'm probably going to need another power station at some point. Gates. 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 This would actually be a very good spot for Proceratosaurus, in theory. I might even extend that out just a little bit and get them breeding later on. Okay. Bearing in mind there's nothing landing in this enclosure just yet. I'd kind of like to have a maintenance team here. The ranger teams are fine, they can make it here, but maintenance teams, you kind of want them close to the maintenance points, just for efficiency. Otherwise they're spread out too far. By the time they're kind of done maintenance on one bit, they've got a long drive, and then your maintenance starts falling behind. You really don't want that. Our task then, maintenance, right there and there. Okay. And also, bearing in mind, every enclosure needs a little bit of water if you're putting dinosaurs in there. So good policy, always just put a little bit of water in the enclosures before you even have dinosaurs in there, because they all need it. You may as well do it. Some need deep water, but we're not doing Spinos or out for this one. Angel Lee Williamson says, do you have Parasaurolophus yet? I can certainly take a look. Not yet. That may be saved for a later stage, because I can do requests, of course, but it will just slow things down basically. Redeem dance from Canis Lupus there. I can't even remember what the dance one is. Oh, okay. The Rude Sandstorm, yeah. From the Carnotaurus dancing short video I made. Ludicrous. What TV show was that? It was the Apple TV series, wasn't it? The Walking with Dinosaurs Apple TV series. Right, are these guys happy? Of course they're not happy. They're never happy. Right, so they need cover, ground fibre. So let's get a bit of cover. Bearing in mind there's going to be a few of them landing in, so ground fibre. Yep, this one. Straight across there like that. Prehistoric Planet, that's the one. And these guys also want a bit of wetland. They are kind of hard to please, these guys. We'll see if that's enough. I may have to move this bit of fencing over. We'll see. I'll do that now. Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks now of that Scorpius redeem. I'm actually thinking way back. I did say I was going to increase the price on that one. Okay, right, so Angel Lee Williamson says research medium herbivore too. Okay, how do you know I've not actually got that? I'll do it, yeah, I'll do it, it's fine. Relatively cheap anyway. We've got some trikes over here. I think I forgot to humble them up, so I'm gonna have to discard the eggs. Every dinosaur needs to be humble where I am. We'll do a fresh batch. I forgot to humble them. Went against my own advice. Okay, gonna need some more scientists. Or train some scientists. This guy here, look, logistics, let's get him up there. Boom. The genetics people on a sign there. We'll get another genetics person on the go. Refresh the list. Okay, if you hear a phone ringing, you're not imagining things. It's Canis Lupus abusing the redeems. Whoa, did you see that scientist there? Look at that, 333. James Kamara. Not Chris Kamara, James Kamara. Good all-rounder. Good for genetics and stuff, that one. On the management screen, still making a lot of profit. Okay, so I can do them trikes now. They've got random skins and they are humbled up. Gonna check, make sure we've got them to there. Because we are going to want to make these cohabitate, so there we go. We're doing very well. I've researched medium herbivore dig sites for Angel Lee Williamson there. Parasaurolophus is what was requested. They are easy to please anyway, so it'll be good for the total species overall. Tell them. Yeah, I remember that one. Tell them I hate them. You watch.
Tell them I hate them.
I need to resize the redeem box, I think, but we'll see. Increase total dinosaur species. Yeah, we're working on it. We are working on it. These guys here are now happy enough. Let's have a look at what they can cohabit with. Trikes. Trikes can go in there as well. Okay, I might have to just do that. Let's get them in there. Yep. Ceratopsids all in one. Trikes, trikes, trikes. 1 male, 3 females. Desired population. I was just about to look at that, but then that's blocked it. Minimum 2. Bearing in mind these are genetically modified because they've got the humble trait. So, yeah, get rid of that, that, and that. Do that. Rest the scientist up. We are flying. I know I keep looking like I'm itching my head. I'm not. The headset just doesn't feel like it's sat right. There we go. Fixed, hopefully. Canis, have you... Where are you...
I like the base. I like the buttery biscuit base.
Have you actually remembered them all? Or have you got them on a list somewhere? I think he's got them on a list somewhere. He's found them on an old stream thingy. Bearing in mind I have no control over them redeems. I'll give you a quick rundown of what's going on there in the chat. While you're in the chat, you build up Wonder Coins. Silly name, I know. But you build them up. You can join in on heists. You can use them to redeem. And Canis will tell you in the chat, because I forgot how to do it. But how do you check your points, Canis, in the chat?
This facility
There we go.
has
We'll get these
developed a
over here.
reputation, and as such, we've been asked to take
Genetically
delivery of
modified
diseased
dinosaurs. 7
Be
out of
warned,
15.
There's a chance that its
Why do
illness
these not
is,
count yet?
let's
Average
say,
dinosaur, comfort,
particularly bad.
number of species.
Particularly bad.
Arrival of
Hey,
Nodosaurus. That can
I
go
don't
in
think
there
we'll
then.
be taking that delivery, but
Okay,
so kind
got
of
all
you
that to
offer.
build with yet.
I apologize. I didn't mean to present
I was
going to
use that for
optional.
Proceratos, but no, Nodo can go in there. Actually, Ankylosaurids and Ceratopsids get along, I believe. It's Stegosaurids and Ceratopsids that don't. Let's find the least busy ranger squad and set them to here and here. We'll also have the medical team on this because undoubtedly some dinosaur's going to get ill at some point. There we go. That's the one. Yeah, if you want to check your points in the chat, just put in !! points, as Canis has shown you there. It'll tell you how many you've got. Next stream I will put in the description the list of them all with the points it takes to redeem them. Okay, so these guys need what? Ground fibre? Cover? Yep. Let's get on that then. They are humble, so these are going to take far less than them other ones across the way. Bit of wetland, bit of ground fibre. Look at that. Then the Nodosaurs come in. I think they will be happy with all of these. They will. So let's just kind of put them down the middle here. That's where their stuff's going to be.
Studry. Let's see what we can do with it.
I forgot about that one. Studry. Doesn't even make any sense. It still doesn't to this day. Why Nedry's password on the Jurassic Park Telltale game would be Studry. It makes no sense to me. Right, I've gone on direct control here because I just wanted to make sure that this guy's getting scanned up, this Nodosaur. Am I in the right enclosure? I hope so. Nope. Don't know where he's gone. Can this abuse? This is abuse. Okay, make sure they're safely enclosed. Next objective will make sure they are comfortable. Triceratops are in and comfy. Okay, are they classed as safely enclosed? If you just heard like a Windows notification sound, that's the confirmation of a render I was doing. Yeah, that's on my side. So if you're just watching this or listening to it without watching it, yeah, that's nothing to do with your PC. It's come through on the stream, okay? Canis says, anyway, I'll leave you in peace for now. Gymming now. Okie dokie, dude. I'll catch you a bit later, okay? Right. So these guys, undiagnosed ailment. Eh.
You are dismissed.
Canis, you're a demon. Thank you. Keeps the show on the road. Right. Okay. So we've got a medical scan inbound.
We should perform a medical scan.
In the meantime, we'll give them some ground leaf. Okay. Make them happy. All are happy. They're just not healthy.
We were expecting the worst.
Disease contracted.
Exactly what we've got. This poor animal's
eradicate the disease from the site. Okay.
And could spread dangerously fast.
Hopefully I can put the upgrade on this for extra team, because that's quite a lot of diseased dinos.
Huh? You get on that while I get on whatever transport is heading away from here.
No time
and
to
then
waste.
they can go to there, they can go to there. It's beautiful.
We cannot allow our good work to be undone.
Tuberculosis, yeah, it's okay. All of these cohabiting nicely. Returning to health. Different species, dinosaur comfort, genetically modified animals. We're flying along here. We're flying. Okay. Tuberculosis, all cured. Just got to make sure that this medical team is doing the job. Yeah, look how quick that was solved. Wow. Keep dinosaurs disease free. I can just about manage that. Now, Proceratos. I was saving that, wasn't I? But fossils. Right, I'll do another dig for Parasaurolophus. Angel Lee Williamson says, Scorpius Rex makes stampedes all the time in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 3. Yeah, I mean, I've watched them, but only like out the corner of my eye. You know, them cartoony ones. That there was a thingy. I'm looking for Parasaurolophus, but there's so many dig sites in the USA. They're a little bit hard to find. There we go. There's another one. Good. Send in the logistics special. Get them last couple of fossils extracting, because you know I kind of like to have 100% genome before I be synthesizing. Let's get the camera adjusted a little bit. Good. Triple speed. This will be for our Proceratosaurus enclosure here. Let's have a look if there's a way I can improve things in the park. It's going to be transport rating, which is going to be abysmal. Okay, going to need some emergency shelters, guest buildings, all that good stuff. So that is a toilet, emergency shelter. Kind of don't want it blocking the gate. That's nice. and hopefully there'll be space here later for a monorail. Yeah, there. I might even try and place that ahead of time just so it's there. Now we'll get that in place now actually, because I'm going to be losing a bit of money by not having it set up. So right next to the guest entrance, we'll path it up like so. Select it and we'll do the monorail track, because it takes a while to build also. Just be careful when placing it through enclosures, because them struts that it creates do actually destroy the foliage underneath. So it's best not to really put them over enclosures if you can help it. Unless you can kind of compensate with more foliage. Okay, we'll stick a sub down there, substation. Along here. And connect to there, I guess. And I don't know if a path is even going to work for this going up here. Will it though? It will. Okay. Will it? Ah, no, that's a nightmare. Yeah, I'm going to have to delete that. Never mind. Oh well, never mind. It's done. Let's have a look at visibility, just to make sure. I think I had it covered fairly well. There. Oh, there's nothing covering that one. Let's see if I can put one over here. Almost. If it works, it works. I'm fine with it. Okay. Itchy eye. Damn it. Okay. Still extracting them fossils. I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave that at normal speed. Because I'm going to need to let the dog out in a moment. Okay, that's all good though. I'll tell you what, I'll wait for this expedition to do, these fossils to do. Everyone in the park's happy, that's boosted revenue. All is well. Let's check the hotel. Accommodation rating is very good. Overview, what's the transport rating like? 100% now. Okay, it's going fantastic. Okay, wait for this fossil extraction to do. We can do another expedition, hopefully get some Parasaurolophus. I might already have them all, we'll see. No, not even close. Right, we'll set them going. We can sell them fossils. We can do an expedition for more Parasaurolophus. Where are they? That's Pachycephalosaurus. Ornitho. I'm looking for these paras. Where is it? So many dig sites. Is it there? Angel Lee Williamson says Triceratops hates some ceratops. Yes, it does. You got to be careful of that. Right, I'm looking for these Parasaurolophus, but I don't know where the dig site is. I have no idea. They're not in the Far East, are they? I'm sure I remember some weird stuff like that going on. It is, it's in the Far East, that's why. Okay. Right, we'll set that going. We'll normal speed it. Increase your reputation. You see, I've actually increased the reputation threshold here. That's good. So we can have a look for a contract. Construction. Construct an emergency shelter. That's free money. That is free money. Look. Increase reputation. Up to 50. That's weird though, because I'm kind of locked on this one. I think it locks you until you can go do Japan. I think we may have to drop a save there, clear out the fossils, and move on to Japan and come back to this, because my reputation is locked, if you've noticed. there's not really anything else I can do. So we're going to have to go over to Japan, come back to this, I guess. If I knew that, I would have gone to Japan first, which is how I did it in my first playthrough. Yeah, but you learn something new every time, don't you? Just get them extracted. There's one more expedition. Yeah, that's fine. Running away, one-eye T-Rex, says Angel Lee Williamson. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Right, I'm going to take a 1 to 2 minute break. I'll be real swift. I've been streaming for like an hour and 30 minutes or something already, hour and 20 minutes. I'll be really swift. Please stick around. I'll be right back, okay? I'll tell you what, I'll actually put a thing on the stream for BRB as well. And I'll catch you all in a moment. Okay, bye-bye. Hello, I am back. Thank you for sticking around. Quick update if you've just joined the stream. Got to a point in Indonesia. I did ask the chat before I began Japan or Indonesia which one to do first, and basically was asked to do Indonesia first. But reached a point in Indonesia where I can't progress. I need to go to Japan. So, off we go. Let me just check the fossils before we go, actually. Oh, I was hoping I could do them in one. Okay, guess we're not off to Japan straight away. I can triple speed this. You know, hands off. Hey, just wait for this to do. Yeah. It's good because it means when we come back to this, there'll be loads of money. So I'm just triple speeding while in large profit. But when we return to this after Japan, we'll be completing this really, really quick. Okay. 45 out of 60. The reason why we can't progress is because if you notice the reputations, they're actually locked until I've progressed more in Japan. So that's what we're doing. Okay. Choose a contract. No thanks. There we go. Just another 1 minute times triple speed. So yeah. In the meantime, I'll just show you where we're up to. These have all landed in. These were created. These landed in. Some of these landed in and were created. Okay. We've got an enclosure ready to go. We've unlocked up to there. And I think we only need to use like this bit and this bit to complete this. So yeah. Remember my golden rule, always clear your fossils before moving on. Yeah. Angel Lee Williamson says Triceratops hates Styracosaurus. Oh, I think it's the other way round. No, they actually hate... That's weird. It says likes... Oh, it says there, Styraco. Yeah, thank you, Angel Lee Williamson. You've brought that to my attention. Oh, okay. Right, let's get this sorted then real quick before we go. Trike. The trikes can move because they're humble. Trike. I think there was only 4 of them. Trike. Where's the last trike? I don't actually know. Add task. I can't even see it. Was there only 3 trikes? Possibly there was. That's fine. We'll get these moved quick over to here. And then we can cohabit another species in here, like Struthers or something like that. I don't want to stick around here though, because I can't be progressing the mission, basically. Because I can't increase the reputation. So it's weird that, yeah, they're like ceratopsids, but not styracos. It's weird. Anyway, never mind. I think that gets all of the trikes out of there. Okay, has that made them happy? I hope so. Hopefully they're not going to be like attempting a breakout or anything like that. Trikes are landing in. Just going to make sure they're comfortable, and then we are moving on. Cover is here. A little bit of cover. They are humble, remember. So, ground fibre, a load of that, and a bit of wetland for them. That'll do. Now, are these happy? One more female trike left. Yeah, I'm struggling to see it. There. Yeah, bearing in mind I'm playing in a very, very small window. So, yeah, found it though. We'll be ready to move on within about 1 minute, I dare say. Yeah, kind of wish I did Japan first. Japan is a great stage, by the way. Okay, we can now get that moved over to here. And the cohabitation should be fixed. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Angel Lee Williamson. Because I wouldn't have known. Like the like other ceratopsids, but not specifically Styracosaurus. Okay. Fair enough. But it's fixed now. all fixed. Right, let's see if... There we go. And there we go. Right, we're ready to move on. Away we go. Katsuyama, Japan. We're getting the hell out of there. Angel Lee Williamson says, add medium nest. I've just moved on. With this, with Katsuyama, Japan, it actually needs 40 carnivores on the map. So for that, we're going to be doing probably compis and proceratos, large-ish enclosures, letting them breed. Yep, because I think you need juveniles bred in the park and carnivores in total for the 5 stars. So I'll be quiet for the intro. I know you guys like watching them.
Ah, a tale as old as time. You see, now and then, an ambitious billionaire tries their luck creating a dinosaur theme park in a beautiful spot like this, and well, see for yourself, wild dinosaurs, broken infrastructure, struggling finances, but hey, at least the cherry blossoms are in bloom.
Nice.
What
a beautiful game this is.
Clear in their expectations for this site. It's our job to meet those expectations and make this park
Explore the
secure,
site during briefing.
and a showcase of well cared for, naturally bred dinosaurs.
Allow me to emphasize
Got to use the ranger teams to
secure
enclose these
When the fence is
species
broken
into
like
here,
this,
here.
Who knows what
Blah,
dinosaurs
blah, blah.
escaped into the wilds? We have
Are
to be
they?
careful.
Carithos.
Of course, but don't let careful mean slow. This is a remarkable opportunity for us to expand our global influence, and I want this client to be overjoyed with our work.
Okay, amenities, number of non-herbivores. You don't need to breed them. Okay. Shelter coverage, easy. Amenities profit, easy. Total dinosaur appeal. On this, juvenile Spinosaurus show up, and adults do as well. You basically get the appeal for free on this one, without worrying about that. It's just the number of carnivores that's the issue, basically. So, yeah, flying through that stuff. Use direct control of the maintenance team. Can do to fix some stuff up. There we go.
Is our priority. They let it break, but we're gonna fix
it. The handling on this is a little bit iffy.
You know, I'm impressed that a full-on theme park was even set up after.
But you can just like full speed ahead on this.
Is the greatest form of flattery, right?
If that's true, Jurassic World must be blushing. The old owners of this
full
place
speed ahead.
Right down to their park crumbling.
There's not really any way I can speed this up. Just kind of got to do this manual. Through that gate. Okay. The hitboxes on some of the trees and that can be dodgy as well, so beware of that. Ugh. That should be everything fixed. It is. Get me out of there. Take control of the ranger team. Okay, and then we've got to round them up.
Sounds like a classic trank and transport opportunity to me.
The ranger team handles much better, by the way.
Cares deeply about dinosaur welfare and does not want us to
we need to
them
do send.
Absolutely necessary. Find a different way to enclose them.
And then we can adjust the size with the button. I can't actually see the button because me game window's actually tiny. It's the only way I can really do this, but it's fine. Right, go to this area. Oh, adjust the size on this. There it is. Send. So let's just double check. They need to go into there, right? Okay. I need to get on the other side of these. I've got one really stupidly far back in there as well. Kind of send him that way to begin with, just to get him moving. They're a little bit unresponsive, these guys. Yep, this way. I've bumped into a tree. Whoops. I say the hitboxes are a bit odd. Did I not? Is that not in the catchment area? That sleepy one? Oh, it is now. Go on. Run. Yeah, not my favourite mechanic in the game. This wrangling mechanic, shall we say. Go on, get in that gate. Go on. Go and get over there. Ugh. Come on, this way. This way. This way, please. In that gate. Get in that gate. Where are they going? It's a nightmare. Oh, I can't see anything. That way. Ugh. They brought this over from the Jurassic World Dominion DLC on number 2. Yeah, there we go. Angel Lee Williamson says T-Rex make a stampede. Oh, nice. I like the use of emojis there. Very nice indeed. Are they all enclosed now? That should count. And then they're going to want a status check. So we'll do that as well while we're here. Status check. Where's the lock on? Out of range. Come on. And then make them comfortable right away so they're not trying to escape.
Excellent work. Owen Grady would be rather proud.
Can I actually not? That is crazy. Direct control over here. Got to go and see them paras. It's not letting me use any of the builds or terrain tools or anything yet. So I've got to do this fairly quick before the stegos get annoyed and try breaking out. Okay, just kind of busy work really. It's fine. There is worse objectives.
Just as before,
get on the other side of these. Send them roughly over there. Where are they going? Stop. Over there, please. To that gate, to that gate, to that gate. To that gate. You. In that gate. Go on. There's no quicker way of doing this, unfortunately. As soon as these are enclosed, I'll actually give these a status check as well ahead of time. Look at that. Efficiency. Requires status check. That one doesn't. What do these guys need? It's not letting me do any of the terrain minute. Oh my god, no way. No way. Where's my ranger team? Where did they go? Returning. Oh no, this is a disaster. There's literally one still out here. Ugh. But where is it? It's there. I can't even select it. Yeah, I can. This is crunky. Probably my... I don't know. I'm kind of glad that they only use this once, this mechanic in the game. In there. In there. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. Right, are they happy now? They're in there? Locate and enclose, yeah. Finally. Why are they not... There we go.
All right. Let's get these freshly wrangled dinosaurs comfortable in their new enclosures.
Right, luckily I scanned one of these. Hopefully he's still scanned. He's not still... Oh my god, okay. This is great. I actually scanned them, and for the objective it got rid of it. I'm trying to play ahead of time and the game's like, nah, you need to do that again actually. Okay. Right, you there and there, and also the other ranger team there and there, just to get this covered as quick as possible, because these are going to want to be breaking out soon. Oh no, I did scan that one. Okay. He needs a bit of ground fruit, does he? Bit of fruit. Get a bit of fruit in there, look. There we go. Just about happy. Status check. No, the status check did work. Okay, it's just me not reading it properly. Ground leaf, nice and easy. It's in this corner here. Does this make them happy enough? It does.
So we need to be prepared.
Okay. Construct 2 operational security cameras. Am I losing money? Yes, I am. I believe I need to research it. So it's in operations, security cameras. I'm going to need 5 logistics. That is easy to do. Bad scientists. Alright, we'll have him. We can train him up. And him. Rubbish scientist, but it's fine. Just for the sake of this objective. Let's get it done. And then we can start fixing up the amenities and everything like that. This enclosure is absolute rubbish here. So we'll get rid of all the scenery, buildings. Yep. We'll get rid of them fences as well. Them fences are nasty. Get rid of all of that. Refund me. There we go. And this is going to be the spot where we're building a lot of our early enclosures. So we'll flatten all of this off too. It's going to be a good spot, this one. Wait for the tools to catch up. Yep. Most of this stage is going to be spent in this bit, but we will move to there eventually and just build one huge enclosure for Spinosaurus. Just checking these guys are happy. Don't want them trying to break out or anything. Canis, if you're watching this on replay, you know, he spent so long doing that wrangling and other things that by then the Stegosaurus were unhappy and trying to escape. So I was trying to avoid it. Just make sure you're getting these guys happy as soon as possible when they're in them enclosures, okay? 2 security cameras is really easy. Okay, so all we do for that, find them in operations, stick them next to the emergency generator. Anywhere, just so they're placed, basically. I'm going to delete them straight afterwards. Don't need them. Increase the number of guests on site. Okay, so we're going to need viewing stuff, attractions, amenities. This main street is an absolute jumble. So I may just delete all of Main Street. It's radical, but I don't like it when there's pre-built stuff in there. I like to do it all myself. We'll keep scenery on. There is like a slight bug where you have to kind of deselect and reselect everything for it to work properly. Let's kind of do it bit by bit because it can glitch not wanting you to delete stuff as well. So I don't want to delete the monorail. The monorail can stay. All of this can go though. Innovation Centre can stay. That can all stay. I just wanted to redo Main Street. Large. In water. Okay. Did you hear the exasperation in my voice from that? The amount of times that's happened. Right. Because it's Main Street, we'll have an ultra wide path. It's pricey, I know. But from here we're going to be making money, so that's all good. Right, guest buildings. Restroom. First of all, we'll get some viewing galleries, shall we? One here. These are great because look, they basically cover the entire enclosure. There is a viewing gallery covering that already, so that's good. Let's get one of these covering basically all of that enclosure. Delete this path. Delete all that. It's in the way. That's why I don't like pre-built parks or dealing with any of that stuff. And place that down. Lovely. We'll just stick with the wide paths for now. They are pricey, but money's not really going to be an issue now or shortly. We've got our operations buildings over there. That's kind of good. We don't want water here though. That's always annoying. Remove. We got water anywhere else? I hope not.
You know what?
Okay.
Think we're ready.
Increase the number of
Let's
guests.
open this park to the public.
Oh, it's because the park's not even open. Right, we'll open the park then. Should have done that right from the beginning.
We should focus on guests for a bit
Let's
now
do
that the
a
door's open.
hotel.
Keep them comfortable and they'll keep coming.
I don't want to be running on emergency generators either, the backup generators. They can stay there for now, but we do want a power station. It wouldn't hurt for me to research the advanced power options as well for the large substation. Does that need 15 or 16 there? Yeah, I'd have to go to another park for that. I'm not willing to go to another park. I'll deal with normal size substations for now. Small hotel, I've already placed one of them. Let's go for toilets, emergency shelters, the power station, which can place kind of out the way. Oh look, stuff to delete. Random stuff. Ugh. Okay, power station it is. Let's go. In this corner. Why won't it let me place there? Okay. Okay, we can do this the old-fashioned way. Station. Building constraints. I'm struggling to see. Sometimes you're just like, what is constraining it? You just don't know. Okay, let's get a small path for this. A lot of the opening for Japan is just busy work. It really is. So we've got the opening bit of logistics done there. One thing here should cover them fences, so we'll extend out along here. Okay, to there. That's good. We're also going to want substations here and here as well, so we can build guest buildings and other operations buildings there. Okay, we'll have another sub there. Just make sure you're getting a bit of coverage for your substations. The less that the emergency generators are being used, the better, because they cost a fortune, and the cost a fortune to replenish the fuel on them as well. A power station just ticks along. That looks to be okay for now. That's probably running off an emergency shelter, emergency generator should I say, but that's fine. We'll fix that up quick. Because there's going to be guest buildings along here as well, eventually. Ugh. You can hear the frustration in my voice sometimes. Just, ugh. What is that? Okay, so that... Oh, that's not covered. Okay. Across here, path up the monorail again. So we'll get some guest transport rate in there. That's cool. Our revenue is still minus, but that's okay. That is literally only because the guests haven't actually walked into the park enough yet. Accommodation rating. Let's have a look at the economy screen there. Transport coverage. Okay, amenities it is then. Let's go. Projected guests. I've actually opened the park, so why is there no guests? Remains to be seen. Let's get the amenities down. Here. Medium shopping. Come on, let me place. Sometimes it's crunky. Medium food. Medium drink. No projected guests. I can't really do anything until there's guests in the park, so that's alright. We're just going to have to wait a little, I guess. Oh yeah, look. We've got our first guests coming in. They're trickling in. Come and see my shady park. There's hardly anything in it yet. Come and see. There's still remnants of construction work everywhere. I'm leaving that there. That's not a bug, it's a feature. That's there. That's just part of the scenery, just some wrecked crane, you know what I mean? Enjoy. They're trickling in, that's lovely. Can't do anything really until they start spending that money. A little bit cringe. My apologies. Make 75k per minute. What do these guys want? They want some hats. And they also want a fossil display, a fish tank, and some statues. This will boost the revenue up a bit. These guys want burger and fries. That satisfies the normies. Fish tank, fossil display, and statues again. Oh, easy to please. Who are we trying to please with this? Milkshakes. Canis Lupus, hello there, Redeemed JPOG. Thank you very much, dude. Keeping me on my toes. Okay, right. Any second now, that objective should complete. Let's have a look, see if we can place shelters and stuff elsewhere. Not really needed. It's okay. There we go. And then them juvenile Spinos come in now, I think. Yeah. Canis says, just popped in to do a redeem. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Wow. Yeah, I've got the stream preview there. It is only 5 to 10 seconds behind the gameplay, so that's good. Quite low latency.
And they're moving in on the park.
Juvenile Spinos.
It's not like a juvenile could do as much damage as an adult, right?
Right, so we are going to need many bits of fencing.
If so, these animals would likely see humans as prey.
I would usually do my stencil technique, but I'm not going to bother with that too much here. Let's adjust this cam. It seems to be going further and further out.
Circumstances have clearly changed.
That's better. A bit more central now.
That means contain them. Understood?
Okay. Shane9304, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Says, I love baby Spino. Yep, I'm just about to build the enclosure for them, mate. So, coming very soon. I'm going to build a hatchery here because this kind of wants to be like a mad mix of different things going on. In the far corner over here is going to be where the baby Spinos go. I'll likely relocate them later when they mature or the adults come in, because later in the stage the adults come in and they are not happy until they are housed with the babies. So hopefully I'll be done with this stage before they mature, but if not, then obviously I'll have to make sure that they are comfortable here. Leaving a large bit of space as well for Proceratos and Compys to breed, because if you look, total non-herbivores, meaning carnivores, in the park. So I'm basically going to have Compys and Proceratos in one enclosure, one large enclosure, and just let them breed, you know, just leave them to it. So hopefully that's enough for some baby Spinos in there. We'll do our usual of having the viewing platform just kind of smack bang in the middle, about there, and a viewing gallery. Notice on this stage I've not mentioned money at all. Money is not really a problem on this stage. Okay, it says not allowed, but if I press the button it is, so I'll take it. Cannon says, don't forget to fence off the area where the adult Spinos come in. Yeah, they came in here, didn't they? Around this bit. Yeah, I think it's actually outside of the build area, having another look at that. I'll leave it, because, I mean, the capture team is right there anyway, so... right there. Yeah, so it's not going to be an issue, I don't think. You can have them captured and enclosed within like 1 minute, so and not an issue. But thank you for the heads up on that, mate. That is something that I suggested while watching your playthrough, but I couldn't actually see that that was the bit, if you know what I mean, where they came in. My original thought was actually just create a pit where they spawn in so they can't rampage, but it's not going to be an issue, I don't think. Okay, I've created one there, that's good. Just going to have a look at visibility in a moment. Where did them baby Spinos come in? There. Got the capture team en route to them. The trank team, whatever. Just remember that building enclosures takes a lot of time for the fences to dink, 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 and build up, so give them time. And even when you think, oh, place them in a thing, it'll miss them, even if they was placed in that order. So just be prepared for a bit of a wait time. Look, you can see them all popping in, look. Yeah, that's weird the way that's done. What bits are actually building? I'm confused. Of course, we'll do the logistics for that right away. So a gate. The ranger team's actually over in this corner, so we'll stick a gate over there for them. I do have some scientists. Oh, we're in the money now. We're in the money. So what we can do now is, I'm going to need some big genetics people. What's that, 2 out of 8? Yeah, recruit. And I also need a big welfare as well, because these Proceratos, there we go. And I'm going to have to train them up. I'm a little bit worried that I've not actually got the ability to get to 60 security rating yet with the factions. I hope it's not bugged. I really hope it's not bugged. Right, remain disease free. That one's basically a gift. So we'll pause at the minute. By the time I've airlifted these baby Spinos in, the enclosure will be made. So there and there. These guys need a lot. They're not humble at all. Okay, right, over to the scientist screen with our big potential welfare and genetics people. Where did they go? Okay. No staff centre. Okay, always fun. Dinosaur integration people.
calamity to
extinction people.
Even as attractions, dinosaurs are not meant for the modern world.
I was actually laughing with Canis on this one because I think it's the dinosaur extinction people on this sending the Spinosaurs, the Raptors, the Carnotaurus and everything at you. And it's a very bad plan because you're literally a dinosaur park equipped to deal with these things. And can you imagine them all stood like they're all laughing in the trees and like, oh, we'll just send some like baby Spinos at him. That'll wreck his park. And they're all stood in the trees laughing. And they're like, oh yeah, look. And then literally within like 30 seconds they've been tranked and they're being airlifted as the new main attraction of the park. Like that backfired, didn't it? You know. Like, oh look, free attractions. You know. Right, I know these guys need a lot of deep water, so we're gonna just put loads in. When they land in, I'll put more in than that. We was doing the logistics stuff, weren't we? So a ranger post here. Do I have a paleo med team yet? I don't. That's fine. Also gonna need to start setting up some maintenance posts because none of this is covered. They're covering everything basically because the maintenance is slipping. Okay, and I'm not even sure where my maintenance people are, but I'm going to split their responsibilities up a little bit, so that team can have that side, the other team can have the other side, basically, because you get 2 maintenance teams with each maintenance facility, and just split them up so not one team isn't doing all the jobs, basically. Ranger team then assigned to posts. Let's get them assigned to this also, and this, and you just know later on there's going to be some like health issues or something. So let's get the paleo med placed ahead of time. About here, and we'll get that assigned to all of the ranger posts too. Kind of struggling. There we go. Add task to there, and there. Excelente. 1 maintenance post hasn't been covered. 2 maintenance posts have not been covered. That's fine. Right, let's have a look. No comfort data. Right, I've got a team going to scan them anyway, so they're en route. Let's tab over. Where is he? Why has he gone that way? Weird. Weird. Ah. I've built that staff centre now though, so I can train up me people. Oh, they're pricey. So pricey. Big genetics potential. You and me big welfare potential guy. Where is he? That'll do. Now I want to get some Proceratos humbled up into here. Right, publicity rating drop because of some sabotage. It's them extinction people. I really don't care. Right, so tolerance affects the amount of territory with other species. Whatever. Keep them as normal. Humble these up. Bit of fertile as well, maybe. Can I get away with that? These are going to want to breed. So, yeah, let's go. That'll do. Have 3 naturally bred dinosaurs leave the nest. That's good, you see. Already ready with that. Okay, what are these guys going to want? Cover, deep water. Yep.
We need to get our income back up if this place is going to survive. And we'll need some good PR
okay.
on top.
We'll just need some wetland. Okay.
Naturally bred juveniles and happy dinosaurs.
Okie dokie.
This does all seem a bit too convenient to me, though. Agreed.
God, they're just so not humble, these things.
About those wild carnivores.
There we go. They're happy now.
Like Extinction Now, trying to get in the way
And
of our
also,
operation.
let's just get some water in
let's
here
do what
ahead
we
of
have
time.
to get them out of the way. Grease a few palms, bend a few
I think just
ears.
Procerato's in here is going to do the trick, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Sure, we can just do the
Oh, I
good
forgot to do
PR
advanced
thing.
equipment. Every time. Golden rule, advanced equipment every time. It's okay. I can use this batch anyway for now. What are these? Aggressive. Don't really want aggressive ones. Aggressive means that they'll attack all of a species, but might also want compies in here. No, we'll just have Proceratos in here. It's fine. Just you, yeah. 2 males, 2 females, both max humble, both max fertile. So they're going to be like well chuffed with this enclosure when I set it up right. These Spinos are over the moon. They're happy enough. They're happy enough. Everyone's happy. It's all set up. It's all going well. Big profits because them juvenile Spinos have boosted my ratings. Let's have a quick look now because I'm going to need to put some more emergency shelters. Come on, don't mess me about. And restrooms. Possibly a new... Nope, don't need a new hotel. It's just good to check these things. We're on triple speed just while things happen. Just basically setting up these Proceratos. The park is making money. Just got to wait for them to do, so I'm just triple speeding it at the moment. Triple speed on the Icy Pepsi. Ready to release. I was going to make these cohabit with compies, but it might affect the breeding if they're cohabiting with other species. So I'm not going to bother. We'll just have it just Proceratos breeding in here. What do these guys want? Cover, pasture. Let's put a load of cover there. They're going to want the pasture brush, so a load of pasture along here. They've not found the water yet. They soon will. Meat feeders. Hopefully I can encourage Salmonella or E. coli in this. So we'll have far too many feeders in here. Far too many. If I can get Salmonella or E. coli on this stage, I'll be very happy. So way too many feeders. Yes, that has drained my bank balance, but I don't care. I want a medium. I think it's mediums this guy's like. No, it's smalls. Okay, we'll put a small in there then. Right there. Why has it done that? Okay. Small nesting. And then another small nest over here. And then these guys are going to be breeding like crazy. You watch. Tell you what, a good place to drop a save here. There we go. I'm a little bit suspect as to why the security, all the different faction ratings haven't increased yet. I'm definitely a little bit sussed about that. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I just spent all that money and there's still more money coming in. Let's request a contract. Look at this. Provide for your guests. Medium shopping amenity. Okay. Guests. Medium amenity shopping. Anywhere where it's powered. Come on, don't mess me about. Here. Nope. Nope. There. And we know the drill, don't we? Place, delete, repeat. Done. Free money. All day. Free money. Let's do that again. To spec. No. Bigger population. That's some big money, and my Procerato's are going to be breeding up soon, so I may as well just do that one. 800k. Dinosaurs fighting Proceratos. It's bound to happen. Okay, let's set up a little breeding program over here. Why is this blocked? Larger territory required. How did they figure that out? Look. Oh, now they're happy. Okay. Right. Can't breed. Why can't they breed? It doesn't make any sense. Create plant. Now it can breed. What about here? Come on, let's get this sped up a little bit. Bad compatibility. I don't care. 28% chance. Triple speed this. We're going to be doing this now until that actually works. So. Nest claimed. Straight off. I love it. Right, let's see if we can set up another breeding thing over here then. Okay. Is this one? There we go. Nest claimed over there. Yep. Let's get these breeding up because total carnivores needed, look. 40. So if I, in theory, if I can get about 20 or more Proceratos all crammed into here, look how much space they've got. Yep, that worked as well. So we've got 2 nests now. 3 in there. Probably going to be another 3 in here. So if that's the case, I may take a 1 to 2 minute break and just leave that on normal speed. It's been another hour since I last had a break. Eggs found. How many more? 4 more. So we're going to have 7 juveniles in here. Okay, right. Well, normal speed that then for a minute. And I'm going to be back just in a moment. Not going to turn the cam off or out. I'm just off, for a wee. Grab a fresh drink, whatnot. I'll be back in 1 to 2 minutes, okay? I'll be real swift.
We need more land if we're gonna make this place the world-class park that it was always meant to be.
I doubt that it will be that simple. Our client is nervous given everything that has happened. so we'll need to convince them that expanding is wise.
The client cares about security, right? Well, if Den's reputation can back it up, I can put in a good word to my security sector associates.
They care about security and spectacle. I can try and pull in some big
Right, I'm back. Hello
sector
there.
names too, but
Hello to
I
anybody
don't
who's
get
joined
far
the
if
stream
Jen
in the
doesn't impress
meantime. Looks like I came back
That
at
new
just the right
patch of
time.
land is ours to develop, but it
Okay,
doesn't come
right,
without
so let's
challenges.
get all of
It
these
encroaching
tranked.
on the territory of some carnivorous dinosaurs, which
Them
could become
Proceratos are breeding
agitated
up
by
nice.
presence
It's
if
very
left
good.
alone.
Then we should get them
On here
enclosed
I'll
and
put
secure
task schedule in.
ASAP.
I don't usually say
In
this,
fact, I
but
might just
there's
build
a
another
bright side
response
to this place
facility.
teeming with meat eaters. The client
Fences
here
take ages
loves
to build,
carnivores,
remember? So
and I can
I'm going to
swallow
just
down my
literally
anxiety
build
about
these
them for a
enclosures now.
dinosaur appeal boost.
Well ahead of time, yeah? Like ages. I just want an enclosure big enough for these raptors to begin with. That's way too big for raptors, but I can partition that. So, it's fine. I can probably cut that down the middle for these over here. Carnos, Carnotaurus. Viewing galleries next. Over here. I don't even need to use the stencil method anymore. It's fine. I'm just going to check my power station because that's probably under some heavy strain. It is. So we'll get another power station. Place it somewhere appropriate. About there. Connect that up to the grid. Let's have a look now at the power. 60-60. There we go. I timed that power station perfectly there. What is that? Emergency. That needs maintenance. Yeah. A good reminder to get my maintenance posts in nice and early. There. And there. That actually works out like amazing. Okay. And then we want paths for all of this. Terrain too steep. I'm struggling to see why. But it's fine. Hello there, Canis. Welcome back. No, actually, it was kind of a bit finicky. Canis asked, are you having the same issues I had on this map where the females say they can't breed? No. Weirdly. Look, they're all breeding just fine. Yeah. So number of carnivores on this map now is 20 out of 40, and these are going to carry on breeding. So, yeah, nests are recovering. I might put another nest in here, actually. Just so I can set another batch breeding away from other nests. Oh, in this corner. Yeah, let's go. Let's create a new plan. Let's make sure these are breeding up. That's bad compatibility, that one. Let's pick the other male. Canis running them heists. Ugh. 0%. Says can't breed. Oh, recent eggs. Okay. Recent eggs. That's fine. That claims it's not pathed. That's why. Because there isn't a path. That'd explain it. That's done. And then in the meantime, look. Remember I said about your maintenance teams. Make sure they're not overstretched. So right here we're going to have a new maintenance squad. And a new response facility. Money is not a problem on this. At all. Building constraints. Once again, I am at a loss as to why. Redeem. Canis is running every redeem there is. Probably putting them redeems to good use. I love it. Okay, we'll connect that up. So now that is powered. We'll also need some gates here, here, and here. I'm not using big fencing because I don't need it. These guys will be well happy. This new maintenance team will cover here and here. Then they're not going to be overstretched in the duties. And my new response facility is going to go and get these Carnotaurus. So the way that's going to work, Raptors here, Carnotaurus here, and then that leaves a whole load of space for a massive Spinosaur enclosure at the end, because they need a lot of space. In the meantime, these Proceratos are going to keep breeding. So yeah, I might even just hatch some Proceratos while we're here. Canis on the heists successfully. Oh, Coupon Day, just throwing Coupon Day, the most expensive redeem. It's really just a, you know, a show, like a show off thing at that point, isn't it? It's like, yeah, I can just blaze Coupon Day redeems, 10,000 a pop, with his 250,000 Wonder Coins accumulated over the years. Putting them to good use, indeed. Once again, good policy to get a little bit of water in an enclosure. Just because they always need it, you may as well get it in there ready. Remember that transport teams are extremely slow. So we'll have the Raptors over here. 1, 2, nice and spread, just so that they pick up on the territory a little bit quicker. Then we'll have these transported as well. If it is them Extinction Now people sending these over, thank you. The in-game faction that's trying to ruin you, but in reality they're sending you the biggest ticket attractions on this stage. No data on these. We'll soon have that fixed. There and there. With the new, you know, Ranger teams, higher revenue. That's just going to happen anyway with this. Canis, tell them I hate them. That's actually quite cheap, that one. 1,000 Wonder Coins for that. Nice. Right, Ranger team, get over here. Scan these things for me. Oh, they need live prey. We'll stick maybe 3 of them. They're only going to need 1, but I'm looking for Salmonella E. coli. There's a chance. Select the eggs. Oh, look at this. 2 males. All humble, all fertile. These are going to be breeding. Okay, 1 million to do them. Okay. If you notice now though, look, number of non-herbivores, 20 out of 40. We're going to just keep rocking and rolling here. Ooh, I nearly got that straight from the off. Okay. Right, so just, they're happy straight off. We'll give them a little bit more pasture though. Okay. Canis and then redeems. You do make me laugh. Right, arid. They're going to want a bit of arid in there. They don't need any cover, these guys, so...
Containing the dinosaurs is only half
wetland.
The other half is making them
that's cover and wetland. Let's do it the other way with the pure wetland brush. And then 1 live prey, but we'll do 3. Just to try and get Salmonella or E. coli. And then have a revenue. That's going to be soon. There's definitely going to need to be emergency shelters here. I never open them, but guests require them to be happy. Toilet, will it wedge in there? Will the toilet wedge? That's the question. Keep pressing the button till I get the right answer. Nope. There. Terrain constraints. Once again, struggling to see why. Okay. I think now it's sending the Spinos at me.
Should there be shadows in the lake?
We've got adult Spinosaurus approaching from the water.
Thank you, Extinction Now.
Oh, wow,
I needed some more big ticket attractions.
Come for the juvenile we saw earlier. You know, sometimes I have a dinner party where I'm not at risk of being the main course. All right, let's.
That is the most appropriate redeem. You wait. Thanks, Canis. Right. Get them tranked. Yeah, they've come in on the outside the buildable area, look. So I wouldn't be able to enclose them as soon as they come in. Right now, though, I do need to be tranking these and getting them shifted real swift. So we'll get all of them tranked. And in the meantime, we need to be building a huge, and I mean a huge, enclosure. These Spinos require a lot of space. Canis will tell you all about it. Watching him on his playthrough and he's like, they need more space than that? His enclosure was huge, I'm not kidding. And he's still like, what? They need more than that? They still need more? This may be enough. Honestly. I've still got loads more space to build, so if the enclosure's way too big, it doesn't really matter. Dinosaur threat. Not for long. Not for long. Capture and enclose the wild Spinos. Not allowed. I doubt it. Can just place them anyway. Okay, and we'll also get some of these lovely long-range viewers. We want to make sure these Spinos are basically visible to everybody. Canis says Spinos are greedy for space. They are extremely greedy. I'm just trying to make sure that there's enough coverage on these. Right, let's path all that up. We also need the logistics for that as well. Maintenance, ranger posts. Terrain too steep? No, it's not. I'm being lied to. Power and all that stuff for this as well. This is going very, very slick so far. I'm likely going to need a new hotel. Yeah, I thought so. We can do a large. Is that 275? Yeah. Oh, there we go. The faction reputations have unlocked. Good. Just going to place a hotel. It's janky. Sometimes it's janky. What is that in the way? Alright. That should please them. Let's get a couple of substations. One there. No. What is in the way? There's nothing in the way. Just keep pressing the button till it works. There we go. The age-old technique of press the button till it works. Age-old. Okay. Notice the game is paused at the moment. That is because... yeah, I just want to make sure that this Spinosaurus thing is going smooth, basically. Okay, there's going to be a load of guest comfort buildings over there. I said the game's paused. It's on normal speed. It's almost the same thing when you're used to triple speed in it all the time. Right, all that is powered up. Let me check my power stations, just make sure. 60, 60 and 35, so I've still got a bit to go yet. Just to make sure that these don't arrive too early ahead of the adults, we'll kind of put these to transfer first. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll actually put loads of deep water in this, because when you place them for transfer and then you try and put deep water, it doesn't actually let you place it properly. So these guys need a lot of deep water. That's where that enclosure begins. So let's get a load. I mean a load. These guys need a lot of deep water. That should be fine, in theory. Right, 23 out of 40 on the non-herbivores. So, these are ready to release. I'm also going to get compies ready to release. So we'll get them on the go. I didn't humble them up, did I? Oh, damn it. Okay, I'll cancel the egg batch when they're done. It's not an issue at all. Okay, so we've got the baby Spinos transporting. And then we'll also get the adults transporting now, seeing as they've started. And then... I don't think they're transporting yet, but there will be very, very shortly. Yep, we'll do them now then. Get these transported over. Can't deliver to deep water. I'll kind of put them around like that. Get rid of that compy batch because I didn't humble them up. Synthesize. Fertile. Humble. Yes. Yes. Literally doing this stage with like the minimum amount of scientists. Not the absolute minimum, but definitely not many. Have a revenue of 500,000 a minute. Kind of, I'm not going to say stuck on that objective, but it's not done as quick as I would have liked. Right, we also need the maintenance stuff. Objectives complete, look at that, we've already done it. I'm not moving on just yet, we're going to continue. I'm not leaving this till we've got 5 stars, which isn't going to take long, I assure you. Maintenance.
There's a huge storm on the way. More wild dinosaurs are attacking. Another
I'm going to have to put a maintenance post at the back here.
Melodrama, please.
It's fine.
This is, in fact, good
and
news.
Here.
Despite the state of the site when we took over
and
the challenges we faced since,
I've actually got an unused maintenance team that is perfect for the purposes of this.
I knew we'd win them around.
in fact,
I'm going to need to get a ranger team to scan the Spinos.
they believe that we can bring it to life.
Get a few different gates here.
And as long as they keep
and then set a ranger team to scan. Gonna need a thingy first, a ranger post. There we go. Pop one there because if you scan one, you scan them all. So just get them in there. Ranger team. Are these well happy? Yep, these are well happy. Let's incubate these compies. Skittish but humble and fertile. 2 males, 4 females. That would mean there's a nice little bit of breeding going on with these. I'm also going to release in the meantime these Proceratosaurus, so another batch of these are coming out, and very, very shortly there will be 5 stars on this pack.
If you were looking for a reason to be amazed by modern science, then look no further. The
humble as you like.
From a very limited fossil record.
Already happy as well. This is going to be a compy enclosure, so let's delete that deep water, repurpose this for a compy breeding area. Number of non-herbivores, amenities, profit per minute. Okay, profit per minute has dipped a little bit. Why is that? Transport rating, restroom, shelter. Yeah, okay, right, let's fix up the economy on this. Emergency shelter, right there. Oh, come on. Redeem, no, give up. Yeah. I forgot just how fun the redeems were. Right, get a toilet there. Okay, and then the transport rating had also dipped. So, we'll have to get a monorail or 2 in there. 1. Oh, come on, don't make me put another substation down. There we go. And then another one down the far end here. This will fix the economy up. Let's get the track on the go. Yep, thank you, Canis, for interacting with the stream bot. Makes me very glad I've set it all up again properly. Let's have a look on the thing for transport rating. Yeah, they're crying out for it over there. We'll see what this does. And also, it's going to be paths as well. The path width. I'm just making sure I've got enough money because I'm just going to do it all in one go. Number of non-herbivores. Total dinosaur appeal. Yep, that's no problem at all. Let's have a look. I've not done a single expedition on this stage. Don't really need to. See what else we can incubate, because we're likely going to need some other big ticket-ish species. Stumbling over my words. When you speak consistently non-stop for hours at a time, you start to stumble over your words a little bit. Okay. Right, so these are being scanned now. Running short. Cannon says, got to start winning from the heist from doing all these redeems. I know. You must have spent 50k already. Oh, come on, don't start trying to break out on me here. Oh no, they're happy now. Are they? The juveniles are in. They're in. They're over there. Go and have a look. Oh, they need wetland. That's why. Ugh. Okay, wetland. That's eating into the pasture a little bit. That should make them happy now. Please don't try and break out. That's going to just bore me. Here we go. Top points. Candice, oh, 244. Yeah, you've not spent that much. Is this guy actually attacking the fence? Nope. I mean, in terms of the viewing gallery, if you was a guest here, look, you couldn't really ask for a better view, could you? Look at that.
North African predator is best known for its stunning sail.
That's actually a terribly placed viewing gallery, but it works fine, so. Let's have a look at the thingy there then. Dinosaur appeal, you see, the Extinction Now people have fed me. Okay, right, so I need more amenities as well. So let's get the amenities rocking and rolling. That is that one. Food. It's a game of press until it works. There. Oh, it's so faddy. There. Come on now. Okay, right, let's get this set up, and then I'll hopefully get that objective done. For, you know, the revenue, the income. Beanbags, that satisfies the normies. Burgers and fries, it's legendary. Fossil display, jukebox. Statues, yeah, lovely. Right, that's a good starter. And that, and that. Okay, right, is that going to give me the revenue I need now? Finally! Right, what issues is there in the park now? Transport, restrooms, dinosaur welfare.
On your expertise.
Okay, that's only because of these Spinosaurs were unhappy, but they should be fine now. Yep. Lovely. Yep. They're just about happy. What's our total non-herbivores on this now? Okay, I basically need to spam compies. Let's go. To speed this up, I may even try and get a hatchery on there, because it'll take ages to airlift all of these in. Will it let it place? Will it place? Oh, it will. We're minutes away now from 5-star on this. Let's check contracts, because on the other place it needed the security faction there. Disease free. It'll have to be. We can fast speed all of this now. I'm going to put another ranger post in over here, just to try and cover this, because I need coverage on these guys. There,
This
no.
dinosaur has a bite much
Fine.
worse than its
On
size
that.
suggests.
Yeah.
The Compsognathus should never be underestimated.
We're minutes
Though
away
I
from
fear
doing
about
this.
the meat. Let's make
It's
sure
lovely.
we educate the world about the reality
Okay.
of animals like this one.
These guys need pasture, water, meat, and a little bit of water. Put that cookie down. No. Right, a load of meat feeders. Far too many to try and encourage E. coli and salmonella. I'm not even going to need nests. Let's do advanced equipment. And get as many compies going as we can. I am going to put some nests in there. And also, on this, it's a trap. Notice that on here you can do 3 nests for convenience. It's what I created and uploaded to the workshop. So search 3 small nests for convenience, because compies need 3 nests all close together to be able to breed properly, yeah? So, there we go. Place them and then they can breed up, can't they, at their own rate. It's literally just the last few carnivores now. Advanced equipment, compies on the go. Trying to increase the security rating as well, because I need 60 to progress in Indonesia. Let's incubate these. This is literally going to be enough to do it, to get 5-star. And look at that, completely painless. There's just not a single thing that caused me any problems in this. Not a single thing. Flown through. Just the last few carnivores to come in. That is now done. That's boosted ratings with the security division. No.
This good work is going straight on your permanent record.
Too quick.
I'm kidding.
Combat, no. No. Refresh.
Written down, at least.
Have we got any that boost with the security team that are quite easy? That one. Upgrade to a science centre, yeah. I'll do fossil extraction. Where's my science centre? There it is. Extraction capacity. Costs a mil, but it's fine. Trying to get to 60 on the security rating before moving on. This will 5-star the park though as soon as I release these, so let's go ahead and do that.
Can we take a sec to just reflect on what we've done here? We took a rundown facility that was a mess of broken infrastructure,
5 stars.
wild dinosaurs, and turned it into
Indonesia
a
next.
success.
I did say it's going to be Japan and Indonesia in this one.
Theme parks of the past have managed for long.
Tempting fate. You know, there's living danger.
Indonesia's halfway done already.
Danger to take its best shot. Gee, that's bold.
Okay, I didn't mean to jinx it.
Disease free, it's going to have to be, just because it's
There are all sorts of
easy,
stories about
shall we say.
abandoned facilities on sites like Dark Jurassic, and I was expecting the worst. And now,
why can't I see my objectives? Okay, there's 5 stars. I'm just going to wait for this remain disease free, just so when I go to Indonesia I'm likely not going to have to do anything, or very little basically. Just having a stretch. Indonesia's not going to take long at all. I may even just hop over to Clark County. Ugh, storm warning. Great. Let's drop a save in there. Canis said, did you see someone made the Star Wars AT-AT Walker in the workshop? I didn't see that, actually. Okay, this is not fun at all. I'll put a couple of emergency thingies on here, just to make sure. That'll make sure all these fences stay powered. But that storm may agitate these Spinos, so if they break out, as long as I ain't got any dinosaurs with diseases, I'm happy. As soon as that timer's done, I think we're going to get out of here, back to Indonesia. Just leave that on triple speed. Meh. Easy peasy. So far, lemon squeezy. Remember, for anybody who's watching still listening to me, we'll be streaming tomorrow and possibly Friday as well. Okay, that's boosted that up with the security division. I think to get the Dreadnoughtus fossils, I am gonna... Oh, I've dropped amenities profit per minute. It's cost the storm's going. My amenities have dropped. Hey, let's wait for them to come back up. What is that? Fence broken. Where?
Is terrorizing your guests.
There.
This is the exact kind of disaster that I try so hard to warn people against, and yet
yep.
Here we are.
Raging Spinos.
You know, at times like this, one feels, well, that maybe extinct animals should just be left extinct.
Is that? Yeah. Okay. Guest fatality going viral. Lose 250k. Publicity rating. Yeah. We'll lose the money. Don't matter. Oh, and they broke out over there as well. That storm, man. That was the worst time storm you've ever seen. Right, we'll trank them all. Ugh. I think that is them all, yeah. Just to save time on this, I can't be bothered for the maintenance team to show up. So we're going to delete and replace this. It won't let me delete it. Okay, the maintenance team's going to that anyway. Capture team is set to get these guys. Gain 2.5 mil. And lose publicity rating. Yeah, why not? Medical scan required. It doesn't surprise me at all. I can't leave until it's done, you know. We'll do a paleo med then. Place that down here. Literally had 5 stars. And then it's like, nope. Why can't I select?
Given all the day-to-day challenges we face, the last thing we need is disease spreading among our dinosaur population. If we ignore this, it'll become a disaster. So let's get it sorted.
Right, are these guys tranked yet? Why? Oh, it's, yeah, okay. Oh, there's literally one problem Spino, look. Just wrecking all my fences. It was unavoidable. I said they're probably going to break out. Just want to make sure that the maintenance team has that covered. Yes, they do. Can I boost? That's fine. We're good. As soon as these are back in the enclosures, 5-star will be restored. Okay. And they're going to rediscover the entire enclosure again. So let's just spread them. Space them out nicely. Not spread them. Spread them. Okay. That'll take probably a minute. See if there's a contract I can do in the meantime. Boost my security rating. Yeah, look, boost the park rating to 5 stars. That's going to happen as soon as these land back in, so that's fine. Just waiting for that. Eggs found. Oh yeah, more eggs. Brilliant. Okay. Vehicle under threat. Yeah, these guys are just a pain. There we go. Ooh. I would like to hit 60 security rating before I leave. Expedition, no, 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 no. Keeping watch. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a freebie. Construct an operational security camera. Then I'm getting out of here. I'm out of here after that. Right, operation. 1 security camera. There we go. I've got that lovely, that mythical 60 which is what I need for Indonesia. So now we are back at 5 stars. I'm not willing to deal with the fallout of all of this. But just in case I return, set a medical scan going there. And it is now time to go back to Indonesia. So I'm going to do that. You know, let the dog out. He's literally there. And yeah, while that loads and whatnot, I'll leave it as is. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, real swift. I'll leave it all as is. Back in a mo. Hello there, I am back. And we're on the final leg of this now. I didn't realise I needed to boost up the faction rep with the thingy people, the nature people. We'll do that. Deck Tunics, hello there. General Kenobi, how are you? You okay? Go on up here then, mate. King Tazzy is on the scene. If you haven't seen him in a long time, I'll show you. He is right here, look. He is safe and well. Look, King Tazzy. Look, there he is. Look, Tazzy. Oh, look at him. If you haven't seen him for a while, there he is. Hey, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Gotta love the doggos. There we go. Mounted back. It's kind of pointed the wrong way. There we go. About there. Yeah. Good. Just a little update on King Tazzy. He's 12 and a half now. And still living his best life. Right. Remain disease free. I remember on this there is actually a thing for get the Dreadnoughtus. So we're literally going to do a Dreadnoughtus expedition in a moment. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. 1 milli. Money isn't really a problem on this anymore. But one of the later objectives I remember on this, it was one of the last things I had to do, was get the Dreadnoughtus genome up and hatch one. So that's what I'm doing. In the meantime, just waiting for the diseases to do. I need to get my faction reputation up. So just doing that as well. Up to 60. Dectunic says, I'm using your guide to get hookworms and E. coli. Awesome, dude. I hope it's not taking too long. It's quite mad on that video because I've had people say they've literally set that enclosure up and they've got the one they wanted straight away. But then other people have said they've had it running for hours and they haven't. On this 100% playthrough, I am actually setting enclosures up as I go to deliberately try and get E. coli and salmonella. I've got hookworms already. I got that in Clark County. So if you haven't got, well, like you say, you haven't got hookworms yet, Clark County is where I got it, from an aviary. Yeah, just placed a huge enclosure, far too many of them piscivore feeders in there, the fish feeders. And I think it was during a storm they got hookworms, and they've had hookworms a few times on Clark County. E. coli with me actually triggered 2 or 3 times with the setup I showed on that guide video. So hopefully you're having some good luck. Dectunics, are you on PC? You playing on PC by any chance? If you are, once this 100% playthrough's done, I'm actually going to hold short of 1 research objective and 1 fossil, and basically I'm going to release the save onto the Nexus for people to load up, just literally extract 1 fossil, do 1 bit of research and get the achievements, you know. So right, increase knowledge of the iguanodon to 50%. That might take a while. We'll do that anyway. I need to get my faction reputation up. It's fine. Yeah, okay. Maxing out all of the genomes is kind of the easy bit, to be honest. I'm just going to check I've got dig yield. Yes. It's always best to check. Fossils, iguanodon. Get that done for the contract and raising the faction reputation. Okay, that'll do. All the genomes and research trees. Yeah, it takes a while. The research though is fairly quick. Just pick a stage where you've got all your best scientists with like faster research, positive influence, all that stuff, and you can literally just churn through that research. Won't take long at all. We have returned to Indonesia. This is what we started earlier, basically, on this. So, and then realised that the faction reputation is locked behind progress in Japan. So, yeah. Dectunic says, yeah, I'm on PC, but the only one I want to clear was the 5th iteration trophy. Okay, did you use my guide video for that? I actually set up a sandbox park that's uploaded to the workshop, where you literally just need to load in and instantly 5th iteration pops. And that works on consoles as well. That's why I put it on the workshop rather than on the Nexus. Unidentified ailment. It's not going to be hookworms or salmonella or E. coli. What is it? Avian pox. Okay, this is one where you've got to photograph the dinosaur, so we'll get straight on that. Direct control. Photograph the dino in question. And then let's get the research going for that straight away. Let me have a look on that research actually, because no, not got them yet. E. coli, salmonella. That's fine. Loads of fossils. Let's get that iguanodon boosted. That's enough to get the contract objective done. Load more fossils. Oh, it's messing me up. Another expedition for a Dreadnoughtus, because that's for a later bit of this stage. We've got enough money now, we're making tons of money. Nearly 300k a minute. Let's have a look at the management screen. Restroom and shelters are a little bit low. Welfare's a little bit of an issue, but I'm working on all of that. Let's have a quick look where we're missing a restroom then. Over here, no surprise. Okay. And then an emergency shelter. Yep, also no surprise. Okay. Deck Tunic says, damn autocorrect. I meant to say I cheated on the 5th iteration trophy using your sandbox save. Thank you very much, dude. That is awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I would have put that on the Nexus, but I thought that means console players can't do it. I may as well put it on the workshop, then make a video. And then it's available, and it is confirmed as well on Xbox and PlayStation. I've had numerous comments confirming it works on all platforms. Chef's kiss. Okay, why am I not triple speed in this? Okay, just on a kind of a slow burn to get the faction reputation up. Now you see, if I'd done Japan first, this wouldn't have been an issue. So, watching this, when you unlock the Far East, you can do China first if you like, it's not going to make a difference, but Japan first, then Indonesia. Always make sure you do them, because the faction reputation limit is boosted when you do Japan. Yeah, so word to the wise. Okay, so that's that done. Knowledge of the Iguanodon, just waiting for this to boost. And I mean, it's tough to pass that up. That'd boost that up. I mean, I'm going to have to do it, Anna. Let's do it. Disease outbreak controlled, nice. 1 medium shopping amenity. And we'll use the golden rule here. Place. Delete. Repeat. Yep. Top quality. Ooh. Increase your logistics skill to 27. That'll be easy enough. Train. Ooh, big logistics people. Nice. Oh, it's already done. Okay, we'll boost this logistics up as well. Okay, another one done. So probably one more. To Tropiognathus. No, not doing that. Increase your park rating. No, not doing that either. What's this? Remain disease free. 2 security and 2 environment people, or welfare people, yeah. Can't turn that down really. Ugh, these extinction people. Yeah, whatever. Increase number of genetically modified animals. I mean, I'm going to need my species limit, species variety, so I'm actually going to get some Struffies and all that good stuff here. Have I got some nice easy going ornithomimids here? Struffies are low. Oof.
I mean, what's the current count? 50?
Dryos.
You know, right
Oviraptors, Listro's already got them in there. I think the Lokiceratops will go in well with the Styracos. Oh, we've got Gallimimus and Homalos. That's good. Let's do that then. It's pulled me right out the menu. Okay, whatever. So we've unlocked Europe now. Just going to, you know, finish up missions here and 5 stars.
We have also been contracted by a fan of John Hammond to create a modern
the Azores
theme park in Europe. And, most excitingly, The organization managing the Biosyn Sanctuary are looking to expand the site. They have put their faith in us to do so.
Just letting the dialogue play. I'm not going to lie, Jurassic Challenges, Azor's poor management is the hardest, in my opinion. That 20-minute part-time is very, very misleading.
Even with extinction now bothering us, I trust you'll rise to the challenge.
Yeah. No, I want to stay here, thanks. Right. I think I've actually got the money here now to just, you know, be doing the extraction capacity. Getting a load of, you know, expeditions on the go. Disease free as well, that's good. Deck Tunic says, oh yeah, it was hard. It was. 20-minute part-time. But I mean, for the recording that I did of that, I mean, the recording's about 50 minutes. But at the end, it gave me a completion time of 13 minutes because it only counts when the game's not paused. I dare say if you was forced to play that triple speed, it'd be near impossible. Forced to play even normal speed would be near impossible. Look at all these dig sites. I did spot a mosasaur dig site. You do need the mosasaur for the Malta stage, so I may as well start on that next. More Dreadnoughtus. That boosts it to 100% by the looks of things. Get a scientist rested up. You. Rest you as well, why not? And nearly got the contract thing done, which will boost the the faction rating up, and we can progress. Hopefully I've not misremembered needing a Dreadnoughtus for this. I'm almost certain it was needed though. Deck Tunic says it was the only one I had to look up a guide to beat besides the Kawaii Hawaii photo challenge. Yeah, I actually got really fortunate with that. It's kind of one I'm dreading playing live because you can't guarantee what dinosaur behaviours you're actually going to get. You just never know. Okay, there we go. Objective complete. Nope. Why not? Has it not registered my progress on that yet? Huh? It's kind of stuck. It should have gone away by now. Look, the disease-free objective. You see it? Should have gone away. I might save and reload. Should have gone away by now. Still got the odd little bug here and there. And I don't think it's giving me the faction reward either. Ugh. This game sometimes. Yeah, I actually rewatched my Kawaii Hawaii Kawaii camera work Jurassic Challenge. I rewatched it just to relearn the route that I took for that. And it's literally, I had like 8 out of 9 of the dinosaur behaviours, and I took a random picture of like a Stroophy, and it was eating right near the end. Very lucky. Yeah, I haven't got the faction reward. It's bugged. Okay. 1 medium amenity providing food. Okay. May as well, haven't we? It's free money and free faction reputation, so the golden rule, place, delete, repeat. And I did say on the first part of this live stream, probably going to be picking that objective at least 50 to 100 times. I mean, that's just a given. I'm going to do that one. Where's a scientist that's level 2? No, it's alright, we'll boost him up. All the way. Okay. Just bear in mind, to get the final stage, you do actually need to get 100 faction reputation with everybody. So, +2, Chunkingosaurus sharing knowledge of the Nazuto. I'll have to do that one, won't I? Fossils, yeah. Moser. Start that off because it's needed for Malta. Get an expedition for a Nazuto. Nazuto Ceratops. Can someone remind me in the chat where the Nazuto Ceratops is, please? Hopefully it's not locked behind research I can't do. That'd irritate me. No, it should be unlocked. Okay. North America, Nazuto, is it? It's got to be one of these, hasn't it? I've been mugged off because I should have had that faction reward already. There it is. Yeah, middle of USA. Right, let's get this number of different species boosted. Also, we're going to have some genetically modified Struthis and Homalocephalus. Deck Tunic says, the Malta challenge is a nice change of pace. Yeah, actually, the fixed layout one, San Alberto's fixed layout, was actually one of the funnest ones out of them all. There's just, you have, even on Jurassic, you get so much money. It's really easy, but it was fun. Okay, right, we'll genetically modify the Homalo. It's already humbled up, so it'll count as a genetically modified species. There we go, start task. I might even hire some more scientists so we can start like really mass producing some of these things. Need a big logistics guy. A big genetics guy, should I say. There, that'll do. And also train up. Let's have a look at the money. Still making loads of money, so it's not an issue. Big logistics, big genetics, should I say. There we go. Increased knowledge of Nazuto. The expedition team's not back yet. Triple speed. Okay, they are being synthed. And also I want some Gallimimus. Let's humble them up. They are humbled up. Lovely. There we go. Have a nice little production line going. Okay, synthesis, waiting for that, yeah. Minimum population 5, 1 male, 5 females, that's fine. And with the galleys, 4, yeah, 2 males, 4 females. Easy to incubate the eggs for them. And we'll put some in there, some in there. The humble and the small, they're not going to need much at all. And then that'll be 9 out of 12 genetically. So I'll basically just have to raise genetic variety up, basically. Let's get this Nazuto. Has that dig site been done in one? Oh, it's always nice when it's like that. Let's get them rocking and rolling. We can literally be grinding through expeditions as well. Megalodon. Dunkleosteus would be a good one to get. Quetzal, Aloe, Dunkleosteus, yeah. And then we're putting in all the effort towards Malta when we get there, because we'll have all of the genomes done for good aquatic species. The Malta map, when we get to it, is very lagoon centric, shall we say. There we go, finally. Increase, explore the new site, and then it's going to ask me to do something. That's the objectives done. There we go. We'll continue.
How's knows my favorite
I didn't actually need a Dreadnoughtus.
Huh?
Why am I thinking I needed a Dreadnoughtus then?
The engine running in case someone says that terrible
I
disease
honestly
is still
don't know.
running through the place.
Okay.
That specific disease was eradicated.
Alright, let's get some more enclosures built then.
I expected no less.
Outside buildable area. It's sometimes confusing why it says outside buildable area when it's clearly not. Let's just get some enclosures built and a hatchery over here.
Everyone, let's make this place the shining, disease-free jewel of the paleo curation crown. See, Kira? See how I'm very much
All humbled up
leading?
herbivores basically just to finish this stage.
Kira?
Not going to take too long.
Brilliant work. There's a reason we all rely on your expertise.
Yeah, I can really start pushing these factions now as well. Okay. Right, another one of these. This. Okay. Round the back. What? Expedition complete. Let's get these fossils moving. Let's get the expeditions moving. You know what I mean? Small. Oh, Struthies. Struthy. Yeah. May need another power station. Let's have a look at contracts. Let's keep them rocking and rolling. That one's just free money, basically. Yep, disease free. More power. I did leave plenty of space over here for more power stations. So I'll just put it next to the existing one, because I know by now we've definitely maxed out the power that we're using. Or that we have available. 60-60. Yep, there we go. It's over by about 15, 16. We're going to need a hatchery on here. Not allowed. Sometimes it says not allowed and it's like, why? And it just lets you place it anyway. Don't make any sense. Just waiting for power. Is that not... What? What? Ugh. There you go. Have a bit of that. Right, I just need to increase the diversity now. Genetic diversity. And genetically modified animals. So we'll start airlifting these in. They're indifferent. They're indifferent. Okay. That's good. Then in here, synthesize some smallish herbivores, Corethos, humbled up. Yep. Oh wait, before I do that, you know what we need? Advanced equipment, never forget. Corethos, you, that'll do. And what other herbies can we do? Loki Ceratops. Let me just double check they're humble. They are. Okay. We are now on the fast track to 5 stars. Okay. Yep, genetically modified and number of different species are going to rocket up now. I'm actually going to put another hatchery down, I think. It says not allowed, but we know by now that doesn't mean anything. Okay, and there. Advanced equipment. Seeing as we've got loads of scientists, may as well fast track getting these dinosaurs done, haven't we? So humility all the way for the Nazuto. And what amount of species we got? 8 out of 12. This'll do it. Okay, Loki and Corethos. Yep, it's fine. 1 male. Aggressive. Let me just double check that. Dislikes and threatens all other species. Well, we don't really want them, do we? Bit rough, because whatever. We'll have them. I'll just have to partition the enclosures off, that's all. It's fine. Okay. Partitioned. Let's check these Hamalos. They're not even landed in yet. Okay. What's that there? Nazuto. They're all just nice and chill. I like it. We're on the fast track to 5 stars. Make sure your dinosaurs have an average comfort rating. Working on it.
The Homolocephali might seem unassuming, but that flat plate on its head isn't there for decoration.
What are we talking? Ground
I've
leaf.
seen it used socially amongst the dinosaurs, but
And they're
I've
well
also seen
humble
it
as well.
used
So
defensively. Long story short,
a little bit
do
there.
not
It's not
underestimate
found
this
the
animal.
water yet, but it will. Remember the golden rule of mine? Just kind of make sure you've got a little bit of water in each enclosure before you even put dinos in there. They need it. They may need airlifting out right from the beginning. Humble, 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 docile. Yep. Start them off. We're flying. We're flying on this. Triple speed. Don't know why it's paused. It happens. Remember, before we leave anywhere, we want to be clearing out any fossil stash as well. So, I'm going to not do any more expeditions for this one, because very shortly, this will be complete.
Some dinosaurs have a bias towards needing authority.
Okay, are these
The
happy
alpha
now?
tends to take that role.
Too few adults, yeah, that'll be fixed.
Dinosaurs can be a dangerous one.
These here, are they happy? Yeah, they are. These are happy as well. Good, good. I want to start the airlift on that, but can't quite do it yet. This here, Caritho's almost ready. Nazuto's are ready. Let's release them then. Okay. Okay, Tasman. Come here, mate. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, yeah. Good boy. And look at this. We're nearly there now with this one. Nearly there. And then that's Japan and Indonesia done in one foul swoop. Right, when this one lands in, they should start being happy. There we go. Average comfort rating. It's only because they're being airlifted in that's ruining my comfort rating, to be honest. Okay. These are going to need
Efficiency like you've shown can only be the marker of great ambition.
cover.
I think you and I share
The
that
humble,
quality.
so basically the tiniest little bit will keep them happy. Look at that, easy peasy. And then these are ready to release. We'll release them over to here. And the Lokis can go in with them as well, the Loki Ceratops. We'll also have a response facility over here. Like so, if it'll let me place. I can't see why it wouldn't. Another maintenance facility right next to it. Just so we're kind of future-proofing, because we're going to need that stuff over here. Why won't it place there? Okay, and then one of those. One of them, one of them, one of them, one of them. Rocking and rolling. We're nearly done with this. Nearly done now. Couple of paths. Paths. Yep. Let's have a look if there's any problems with the part. It's probably you know, guest path capacity or something. No, everyone's well happy. Everyone's just super happy. Okay, why am I on pause again? You know what I mean? Have I got fossils to do? Yep. I've probably got time for an expedition, to be fair. Let's do somewhere. I'm trying to think of ones that are required for later missions. I'll just start on North America here. Start clearing it out. Ankylo. just whatever. Start clearing out these dig sites. Okay. Triple speed. We're almost done. Almost done. Right, I think these guys needed ground leaf, ground fibre, so these stroofies are gonna need a little patch of ground leaf, which isn't an issue at all. The humble. What do they need? Cover and ground leaf. There is a bit of cover in there. Go and find it. Oh yeah, they're happy. And then ground leaf, look, the tiniest little patch in this corner. There we go. Yeah, oh my god, transport teams take so long, dude. I'm airlifting them as well. Just to save time, I might build a new hatchery there. Let's get some maintenance on the go. Is everywhere covered? That isn't. There. That's a ranger post. What am I doing? Disease contracted. Okay. Right, I haven't actually got a paleo med covering that, I don't believe. Can have a look. Yeah, I have. It'll need a scan. Tuberculosis. Okay. Have I? Yeah, I've already got the research done for that. That's good. I'm just checking. This needs ground leaf. Oh my god, and not a lot of it. Oh, it's a smidge. That's them happy. And then these low keys to airlift in. Just fix up any last little bits with dinosaur comfort. And then we are ready to go. Come on, is the MVU going into that? There we go. Beautiful. Who's got an injury? Who's injured? Oh, this. What's up with it? Undiagnosed ailment. Ugh. Okay. Let's have a look. Couple of ranger posts then. Let's get this finalised now. And get the gate here. Here. Brand new ranger team, which I said just a few minutes ago will future proof. And the proof's in the pudding. Let's get the maintenance squads all over this. Future proofed also. Add task, you be on there, there, and there. Maintenance rating's a bit low. And then let's go for the paleo med. Just to speed up, because the other paleo med is miles away. So I'm not too bothered about guest comfort or anything on this. It's not required for 5 stars. It's literally just for your money. So let's also get these in to scan there and there. And fast forward again. I did an expedition. Let's get these fossils rocking and rolling. Because remember, the golden rule is don't leave fossils behind. Cerato, it's always good to kind of clear out North America if you can. If I can research more dig sites, that'd be a good thing while I'm here. Large carnivore dig sites, yeah, that literally unlocks loads in North America, that one. It's like T-Rex and all that lot. So, right, yeah, there's nothing up with that. So, okay. And then, once these have landed in, we should be 5 stars on this. Average comfort rating, yeah. I'm just checking on all of these because for some reason something's not quite comfortable. Which is a little bit perplexing. I think it's just because they're being airlifted in, the other ones. That's all that is. Okay, this should take a significantly less amount of time. Okay, and these guys will like the Loki Ceratops as well. They like ceratopsids. Everybody does. Wetland. Okay, right. Let's get this going. Cover. A little bit there, maybe. Ground fiber. Furious ground cover. If you remember that from the older streams. And then a bit of wetland. Just crammed off in this corner here. Yep. Contracts available. Not too fussed. Probably wedge in one expedition, maybe. Why can't I do that? Oh, it's because the dig site's exhausted. Okay. While I'm here and I've got a silly amount of money, let's do an expedition for a T-Rex. I can set a few scientists to rest as well. You. Okay. Cohabitation issue. Why? Shit. Oh, they're intolerant, aren't they? Oh my goodness, man. Really? Oh, I forgot about that. Thinking of the best way to deal with this. Trank. Caritho. Caritho. I think there was 4 of these in total. Can I wedge them in there and they'll be happy? Probably not. I'll make them a new little enclosure. They're super humble. They don't need a lot. Not bothered about guest comfort at all. Doesn't even factor into my decision making. Function over anything else. Why is that not pathed up? Oh, it looked pathed up. Okay. Got the control team there. And let me just check what they needed in this enclosure. Ground leaf, pasture, water. That's it. Okay. Water. A little bit of ground leaf ahead of time. Super humble. Remember on this one there's no storms as well. It's great for kind of coming here for research purposes and stuff. Okay, that should fix that cohabitation issue. Should. In theory, hopefully. You know how it goes. Get that there. Maintenance thing to cover it. I always make sure I leave the parks as well in good stead, because if you ever need to return, you don't want to return to like a tornado and this needs doing and that needs doing. You want to return to peace and tranquility, you know? Right, there's only that one to do. Got a T-Rex dig going on. This should, in theory, complete it. Add an upgrade to a small power station. That's basically a freebie. 1 for each. Yeah, we'll do that because I'm going to hit 5 stars in a moment. Average comfort rating. Are they all super happy? Yep, they are. Look at that. That's beautiful. And that is literally Japan and Indonesia done in one foul swoop tonight. Right, I'm going to turn triple speed off. Now I'll keep it on because I need to clear the fossils. I loaded into this, still on the China map with fossils. I nearly left them. Whoops. Right, let's get this done as quick as possible now. I have gone a little bit over on the stream, but I didn't want to leave it. Do you know what I mean? No stone unturned, you know? Continue for now. Golden rule, don't leave any fossils behind on a map. They won't follow you. Okay. And then I'll hit save. Remember, as we're kind of winding down the stream a little bit now, I will be streaming again tomorrow, possibly Friday as well. So before we go to somewhere else, we're not going to go somewhere else on this stream, but I'm going to hit a save. This will be exactly where we continue, same time tomorrow night, around between 8 and 10 p.m. UK time. That would be 5 hours before for East Coast US time. If you're anywhere else in the world, thank you for watching. You know, thank you for watching, everybody. But in terms of timings, I'll schedule the streaming ahead of time. Usually a couple of hours before I start streaming. So just check in on the channel. I definitely will be streaming tomorrow. I'll let you know tomorrow if I'll be streaming Friday as well. Yeah, we'll hit a save on there. We'll be continuing that tomorrow. I'm not going to be playing this in the meantime. So, yeah, I just want to say thank you all for watching. Tomorrow night will be the European stages. They're all fairly quick, if I remember rightly, and we've done enough on this now, research-wise, objective-wise, fossil-wise, to be literally flying through them European stages. This was super quick tonight. You think that's what, a 3.5 hour stream? And had Japan and Indonesia at 0 progress and managed to 5-star both of them with all objectives, you know. I'm not going to say I've speed run tonight because I really haven't, but that is very, very quick for 2 5-star stages on this, you know. And that was all because of the good work that was done, future-proofing in part 1 and part 2 with all that research ahead of time, fossil extraction done ahead of time, faction progress, all that good stuff. So yeah, like I said, I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I know I say this a lot, but thank you to everybody who watches on the replay. I know a lot of people do because I get a lot of comments after the stream's finished. I know some people can't watch while the stream's live, and that's completely fine. Thank you for watching it on the replay, commenting, and I do my best to respond to all comments, you know that. Yeah, so thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I will catch you all again tomorrow. If not Friday, if not in the comments on my video somewhere or in someone else's live stream. I do drop in on other people's streams. Yeah, other than that, I want to wish you all the best. Thank you very much, everybody. Your support means a lot to me. 17.1k subs now is just unreal. I never thought I'd have that many subs. Never. You know, it's like a weird fever dream thinking I've even got that many subs. So I'll just do my best to make sure I'm honouring that subscription for you all, you know. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Carell. Good night. See you next time. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow and possibly Friday. I know I've said that a million times. Thanks to everyone who watches on the replay. Thank you for subscribing, everybody. Long time subs, new subs, you know, anybody who's just been watching. Love you all. Have a great night, and I'll see you all very soon, okay? I'm getting a little bit tired now. You can tell, a little bit, you know. That's all good. All the best, everybody. I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.